Welcome to the Gray Hodges Rivalry Thursday pregame show.
And the calendar may tell you that it's October, but it almost feels like August out here tonight for a key region game between Maryville and Bearden. Welcome to the Gray Hodges pregame show as we lead up to FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. The crowd filtering their way in, making the way from Blount County or be it Knoxville. Welcome to the tight confines of the Bearden press box. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. Glad you got deodorant on tonight.
No doubt about it. It is rather tight quarters. Either way, I think we're in store for a pretty tight football game tonight between two teams that are either looking to kind of bounce back, or continuing success like Maryville.
Yeah, let's bring in Eric Kane, top of your screen. Casey Funderburg. We'll start with Eric. Starting on that defensive line as far as key players.
Yeah, Boston, you're a fantastic player. He's a veteran for Bearden, been playing for a long time. The strongest guy on the football team. He is what we call a weight room warrior. Couple Division II offers, 15 tackles, couple sacks on the season. But his biggest impact for this football team is opening things up for Torian Riggins, Kai Ironside, Ethan Hill, the teammates around him. He is a force in the middle, and we will be calling his name several times tonight.
Yeah, the guy is fantastic up front, and he draws so much attention that it does allow those around him, Eric, to make plays. As for Maryville, they're led by one of their key players, Casey.
Yeah, Jonah Arms, a senior. He's 6'1", 215 pounds. He is a big presence on this Maryville team, both offense and on defense. And ever since his sophomore season, he has been just a tremendous player for Maryville, and there's someone that they constantly rely on both sides of the football.
Yeah, and he's a key player for this defense, a defense that held West to just 7 points when they played them a few weeks back, and then the Science Hill game was an absolute rock fight that Maryville pulled out at the end.
Yeah, again, I think that game is good for Maryville because it shows the mettle. They had a little bit of a down year compared to the last 20 where they were just ridiculous. And to have a tight game and then pull it out with just a couple seconds to go, I thought that was big for Maryville to kind of show what kind of mettle this team has. Every team is different.
Well, one team still trying to get their first win of the season is the rival of this Bearden team, and that's the Farragut Admirals, a team that Bearden beat a week ago. Austin had a chance to sit down with one of the key members of Farragut, Kent Carbaugh.
At Farragut with Kent Carbaugh, you play a little quarterback, runner. Yes. You play a linebacker. What is it about the game of football that kind of, gets you energized?
One of the big things I like about football is just how it takes all 22 players to get the job done. There's not one position that doesn't count as much as other. And I just like how it brings a bunch of guys together and just pushes through. And, I've made some great friends and all on the way. And it's a great opportunity for me to, branch out.
Got a new coach this year. It's a familiar coach,
yes,
though, right?
Yes.
And Jeff Courtney. What do you feel like he brings to the program?
He brings a new energy. He brings a little newness to the game. I like how he is, energy and just how he talks to the players and is very connecting, and he cares. And that's a big part of what I like about him.
Talk about your faith. How important is that to you?
Faith is a big part of me. It's one of the reasons I play football. I think it's God's blessed me with the ability to play football. And I think that's a way I could branch out to others. As I said, I've made a lot of friends, a lot of connections. And I think God's gave me the ability to show that to others, and hopefully I've done that.
Heavily involved in the FCA here at Farragut?
Yes. Coach Burris, the basketball coach, I play basketball. JP. He runs it and helps runs it. So it's a cool aspect of how it gets into school. And we've been to some of the camps at FCA basketball camps. So I think it's cool how it gets athletes of all kinds, because it's all athletes for the whole school together at one spot. Usually, I think Mondays at school. So,
all right, if they're dialing up a play for you, we don't dialing up a blitz on defense, or we dialing up you getting a little ball on a sweep, running in for a touchdown.
Hopefully, a little sweep on a touchdown. Touchdown's a little more fun than a blitz.
I understand. Getting in there to those blue end zones here at Farragut, very, very important. Kent, we appreciate the time, my man. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, Farragut will be on the road tomorrow night at Bradley Central. Bearden headed into the locker room as we inch our way towards FCA's Rivalry Thursday, brought to you by Covenant Health. Maryville and Bearden at the top of the hour. A preview of games coming your way on Friday. A number of other things as the Gray Hodges pregame show continues.
For 75
25 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Well, we may look back on this game a few weeks from now and say that game was for the region title. Don't know if it is for sure. Cleveland might have something to say about that, but obviously Maryville and Bearden, a key game coming your way tonight. Welcome back to the Gray Hodges pregame show. Want to welcome in the Mr. Everything at Gray Hodges, and that is Charlie Morgan. Charlie, we were talking about tankless hot water systems, and you say that you guys specialize in that.
We carry the tankless units. What most people forget about, they may even have a tank gas heater. Although when it goes out, you may want to try to move it over to the tankless. One good thing about tankless, you only heat the hot water when you use it.
Yeah, I will say this. We put in a tankless system years ago, and it's a game changer in a house where we've had 3 daughters. Now, they're all moved out now. But as far as hot water for the whole house, it is a game changer.
You have water when you need it. Very simple.
So tell us the options.
Well, actually they have it in electricity too, but the better ones are the gas. Replacement heaters are more business than actually new construction, because every 7 or 8 years you're going to replace that water heater. So you might think, hey, I got gas, maybe I need to pay a little bit more and get the tankless heater, and it will go a long way.
Charlie, I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but I'm going to ask you the question. There's been so much damage all over, so much flooding and all. Have you guys heard much as far as people needing a lot of things for their homes because of damage?
Well, you know, that's just a little bit more up in Upper East Tennessee.
Okay.
And we haven't heard it from here in Knoxville.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, Charlie, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, sounds good. So next week, right here on Rivalry Thursday, we'll be over at Catholic, not very far from Bearden, but Brentwood Academy will be over at Catholic. Austin checks in with the head coach of the Irish, Philip Shadowins.
I enjoy kids. You know, when I got into it when I was 19, when I had another knee injury, I said I did it because I want to be around kids and I love kids, but really I love football. But now that I've been in it since I'm age 19 and I'm 57 right now, you stay in the game because you love to see young people come into your building as really boys. And then after 4 years of having them and building those relationships, you see them as young men. And you know, I really think our job as coaches are obviously, you know, we're hired to coach football, but our real job is to coach young boys how to be young men. And hopefully, as they grow up, some will get to go to college. We have some really talented kids. But at the end of the day, we hope we teach them some lessons that are going to help them in life as they go through life, the ups and downs of life, as we all know happens. So that's the reason I've stayed in it for all these years, because I truly love the relationships you get to build with young people. As far as when you talk about improvement of a team, for us, it's last year we started talking about getting 1% better a day, and we've kind of echoed those same things this year. Where we're playing a bunch of young players that hadn't played a ton on Friday nights, and so we got to get better every single week. So it's not been one thing we focused on. We got to be more physical. Teams are trying to run the football against us more consistently, and I think that's where their mismatches are. And so the physicality of this league is obviously something everybody knows about and everybody talks about. And so we have to be able to stop the run better, as people are going to continue to try to run it down our throats and try to match guy for guy. And sometimes when you're playing a ton of players that are young, that are freshmen, sophomores, some juniors to go along with those, strength-wise, we hadn't matched up. So we're killing in the weight room right now, and we're working hard on physicality. And I've seen improvement in every phase, actually, as the year goes on. Obviously, as the year goes on, our schedule continues to get tougher and tougher, so we better improve. A word that I tell our kids to get motivated: first of all, I never write down a speech. Anything I want to do to motivate kids is it has to come from the heart. I think it has to be original. I don't know. I just always put it into a fight, right? I mean, football is really a fight. It's a play after play fight. And sometimes within a course of a game, you're going to get beat. You're going to lose a play, which you're going to play 150 plays on a Friday night. You're going to lose some of those. But what are you willing to do to win? I mean, how far are you willing to go to win? To what extent are you willing to fight? So you get backed in a corner. I mean, are you going to give in to that? Or are you going to continue to fight and find a way to get out of the corner? And I think football teaches that, which I think it mirrors life, right? I mean, you go through those ups and downs in life. You get backed into a corner, bad situations, all those things happen to you in life. Are you going to cower down to that, or are you going to keep fighting?
And it will be a fight next week as the Irish welcome in George McIntyre, the Tennessee 5-star quarterback commitment, and Brentwood Academy. Pregame show starts at 6:30, the Gray Hodges pregame, and then kickoff at 7 o'clock. And as always, right here on WKNX The Knox or on our YouTube channel at Rivalry Thursday. Take a break. When we come back, we'll check in with Sam Rothman at WATE. Check in on all the games coming your way on Friday Frenzy. That's when we come back.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually from over 700,000 patients who receive hope and healing. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. It means completing more than 400,000 appointments for wellness and primary care, and serving 107,000 heart patients, along with those who their hearts beat for. It means providing 24,000 cancer patients with life-saving treatments and welcoming 8,000 babies into the world each year. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Hi, this is Jimmy Dykes from ESPN College of Basketball. I can't wait for Thursday night, October the 17th, at the Knoxville Expo Center. It's the FCA Night of Influence Banquet. There's going to be a great silent auction, not good, but great. The doors are going to open at 5:30. Get your business, get your church to be a sponsor, purchase a table for your friends and your family, and visit our website at fcaknoxville.org. I can't wait to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, October the 17th.
A gorgeous night for high school football tonight, and a big game across the state, as a lot of people will be watching this one. Maryville and Bearden. And these two teams in this game will have a lot to say as far as what the playoffs are going to look like, and our expanded coverage this year with Rivalry playoffs, OEB Rivalry playoffs, brought to you by Food City. Thursday nights right here on the Knox, Fridays on WATE. We are looking forward to that. Let's welcome in Sam Rothman down on the sideline. Sam's got the Pella Player of the Week.
I sure do. Northview Academy coming off a big win over Granger last week, 52-20, in big part thanks to a 4-touchdown performance from quarterback Mason Phillips. KCK caught up with Phillips for our Pella Player of the Week.
Hello and welcome into Northview High School. I'm joined now by our Pella Player of the Week, Mason Phillips. Now, Mason, this past week against Granger, 215 passing yards, 113 rushing yards, a total of 4 touchdowns. When you hear that back, what part of that stat line are you most proud of?
I would say the passing yards part of it. You know, I like getting yards on the ground, but getting those passing yards, being able to throw the ball around, be more effective in the passing game. You know, teams got to prepare for that, so that's something that we like to take in mind when we go into a game, quick game, and then take those deep balls. Like in the game, we were taking short passes, and then they would come up, and then we'd release a deep ball for touchdowns.
What has made you such an efficient passer this season?
I would say working as soon as last season got over with, working with pocket awareness and getting the ball out sooner, and a lot of pre-snap reads too, knowing where I'm going with the ball before the ball is snapped and which side of the field I need to work to progression-wise. And other than that, that's pretty much all.
Especially in high school, a deep ball isn't something that every quarterback can facilitate. What has made you so effective in being able to do so?
A lot of practice goes into that, you know, knowing timing of the receivers, you know, dropping back, knowing when they're going to be down the field, and also watching coverage-wise what they're going to be in, and, you know, just coming out here and practicing more and more, just being able to figure out the timing of the receivers and get timing down is what really makes it efficient.
113 yards on the ground. You being able to run the ball, what does that do for Northview Academy? What has it done for you guys this year in terms of you guys coming out successful over opponents?
Being a quarterback that can run, you know, it takes a defense. They got to, you know, take a couple more guys on their defense to account for me and, you know, people in the backfield. And then, you know, that's what opens up that passing game, that short game, and then those deep balls. But, you know, once they go out and try to cover the pass, that's when we get them on the ground. And, you know, being able to run when something's not there, able to get yards, something out of nothing is something that really helps our offense out.
Congratulations, Mason. You're our Pella Player of the Week. Here you go. Congratulations, guys. Give him some love.
And with that, we'll now turn our attention to next week's games. We have a full slate for you Friday on Friday Frenzy, starting with our game of the week, West at Alcoa. Then over at Anderson County, can the Mavs keep rolling? Then Northview, you just heard from Mason Phillips at Carter, Halls at Heritage, and then a big game, Kingston at Loudon. We'll have you covered tomorrow night, starting at 11:14, with highlights from all of those games.
Yeah, a lot of games coming. Maybe they'll actually play on Friday this week.
Maybe. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
That would be great. All right, Sam, we'll talk to you later. As we talked about next week, we've got Brentwood Academy and Catholic. Dustin Hilbelink, who's done such an incredible job with all the pictures and the videos and everything that you see, went over to Nashville yesterday and had a chance to sit down with the quarterback of Brentwood Academy. That's Tennessee commitment, George McIntyre.
You know, my family inspired me to play football. I think you know, kind of every male I've known in my family is, you know, taking it as far as they possibly could, and then a lot of them have coached, you know, that's their job when they grow up. So I've always been around it. It means a lot. I always knew I was going to Brentwood Academy. I always came to the games leading up to when I started attending here in 6th grade, and you know, as a little kid, my dream was always to play for BA. So personally, I've been working on, you know, just gaining weight, getting stronger in the weight room every year, and you know, just enjoying my senior year with my teammates. Team's goal, I would say, being at a place like Brentwood Academy is always to win state. That's my personal goal as well. I would say sophomore year I really fell in love with football. I was more of a basketball guy before that, but just seeing, you know, how much it meant to people, you know, in our school, you know, being the quarterback, it was a lot of fun. So I kind of fell in love with it my sophomore year. I just think, you know, you have control over a lot of things. You know, to whom is given, much is given, much is expected. You know, that kind of applies for every single quarterback. So, you know, you got to take what they give you and even a little more. So yeah, I'll be there in December, so I'll get a little head start. Super excited to get to Knoxville. You know, I love Tennessee. I love Knoxville, and you know, the offense that they bring, and you just can't wait to be involved. So yeah, I think running out and kneeling the first time would be a dream come true, honestly. I've had a lot of family members go to Tennessee. You know, grew up admiring the program, so it'll be a big deal for sure. One of my favorite Bible verses is it's on my wallpaper. It's from the end of the earth I call to you. When my heart is faint, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. And it just kind of shows like when you're in a rough place, just call on God. A lot of people can make football their identity. I've fallen into that before, and try to keep God the main thing and let Him take care of you. I would say one of the biggest things, consistent words I've heard, and at BA, I've had a lot of different coaches, but I've had the same strength coach every year, Coach Real, and he always just says, put your head down and work no matter what happens, win, loss, tie, whether you're mentally at a peak of a mountain or at the bottom, just put your head down and work. So that's really stuck with me.
Yeah, really looking forward to seeing him next week. Now, he will not be a part of this, but a lot of players from Bearden and Maryville will be. The Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City will be at Maryville on Friday night, December the 13th, our 4th annual Rivalry Showcase All-Star Game, and looking forward to that. If you're a coach, you've got your nomination forms, send those in. If you're a band director, go ahead and contact Ron Rogers, and let's keep that band growing year by year. Hey, Jared Adams is in from Covenant Health. He's with the Covenant Health Therapy Centers. Jared, good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Great. Thanks for having me, Mark.
Absolutely. So what services does Covenant Health Therapy offer?
Well, Covenant offers physical therapy and occupational and speech therapy, and within those categories we offer orthopedic and neurological rehab for a wide variety of patients. We see orthopedic injuries ranging from high school sports injuries to maybe on-the-job injuries, post-surgery, joint replacements, arthroscopic surgery, plus a wide variety of neurological impairments, such as treating patients with Parkinson's or spinal cord injuries.
Do you have to have a physician's referral to get in with you guys?
No, you don't.
Okay.
We can see patients directly without a physician's referral.
Okay, so you threw out a lot. You actually took my question, too, which is great. How do you get more information about the services that you offer and the information in which people can contact you?
Sure. We're pretty easy to find out. Just look up Covenant Health or Covenant Health Therapy Center. We're fortunate enough we have several clinics in Knoxville and surrounding counties. We have clinics as far as Maryville, Seymour, Roane County, Oak Ridge. We should be pretty easy to find online, covenanthealththerapycenter.com.
Whichever direction you go, you're going to find you guys.
You got it. I appreciate it.
That's what it sounds like. Hey, Jared, thanks so much for coming out, okay?
Okay, thanks, Mark.
Sounds good.
Right.
Let's take a break. The Gray Hodges pregame show continues as we inch our way towards kickoff with Maryville at Bearden.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on, we got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
go.
Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top?
Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby.
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make you smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Nick, over here, WTRF. What are you feeling about the upcoming season?
Our whole team is prepared, and we have a great game plan.
But what about the competition?
I don't want to say too much, but right now, we have 0% financing for 36 months. That's pretty tough to beat if you ask me. Right now, get into a Ford Edge with 0% APR for 36 months for only $34,400, or a new Ford F-150 for just $46,100, also with 0% APR for 36 months. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Hey, welcome back to Bearden. Time now for the national anthem, as always brought to you by Food City. Tonight's Keys to the Game, sponsored by Huntington Learning Centers, empowering students with the keys to success from the classroom to their career.
As for Maryville, avoid sloppy turnovers. Anytime Maryville gets into a tussle on the road, traditionally it's because they don't play Maryville football. Tackle and wrap up. Bearden's got some great athletic playmakers. Do not let them get a lot of yards after contact. As for Bearden, ride Jason Thompson. Hand it to him again, and capitalize when you get in the red zone. Maryville will let you drive between the 20s. They're pretty good at shutting teams down once they get into the red zone.
Maryville and Bearden after this break on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Then bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make you smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Nick, over here, WTRF. What are you feeling about the upcoming season?
Our whole team is prepared, and we have a great game plan.
But what about the competition?
I don't want to say too much, but right now we have 0% financing for 36 months. That's pretty tough to beat if you ask me. Right now, get into a Ford Edge with 0% APR for 36 months for only $34,400, or a new Ford F-150 for just $46,100, also with 0% APR for 36 months. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
At Glass Doctor, our trained specialists are experts at fixing foggy and cracked glass.
Looks great.
You're all set. What we can't fix is your view.
Call the Glass Doctor, will fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
The following is a special sports presentation by Pac-Man Sports.
From the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains, or specifically historic downtown Maryville, the pride in Red Rebel football has been thick for decades. Now, the undefeated Rebels march into the dog pound of Bearden.
This is going to be a huge game between two of the better teams in the state of Tennessee.
Our student section is one of the best out there, if not the best. They get the doghouse rocking, and it'll be a very, very intense, electric atmosphere.
The wait for this game is over. It's time. Maryville and Bearden, with major playoff implications on the line. And the weather just about as nice as it was when Dustin shot that drone footage. If it's not a region championship game, we may look back and say that it was at season's end. Region 2-6A could be on the line tonight as 6-0 Maryville travels over to Bearden to face the Bulldogs on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. This Bearden team a year ago went to Maryville and pulled off a win. Can they do it again this year? Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price. Let's get things started with the Covenant Health players to watch. Eric?
Yeah, quarterback from Maryville High School, Will Jones, only a sophomore, but he has had a great season so far. Nearly 1,000 passing yards, 72% completion, 13 touchdowns, a couple touchdowns on the ground. He's a good decision maker. He is a competitor. He's really good in space. Not a runner, but good in space, can extend plays. And he's been a great, not a surprise, but he's met the expectation of what it takes to play quarterback at Maryville High School this year.
As for Bearden, they've got a plethora of playmakers, but the one we're talking about right here is Damian Lavelle. And he has been really, really good. Booby, they call him. Probably a better defensive guy than an offensive player, but can make plays on either side of the ball and is a playmaker that Maryville will have to know where he's at, wherever he lines up, especially in the secondary.
Yeah, I think for Bearden, if you look at it, they've been fighting injuries. The quarterback is back. As Drew Parrott, the 3-year starter, played pretty well the last few weeks, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. But DJ Hunter is back this week, the sophomore transfer in, and Josh Jones feels real good about the young quarterback, and Josh is standing by with Casey Funderburg.
Coach, your quarterback is back tonight. How has he been these last few weeks, just recovering from his injury?
These last 2 weeks he's practiced. He's looked really well. Don't seem to be any sign of rust. Our team doctor, Dr. Spencer, and our awesome athletic trainer, Mr. Nicole, did a great job with him in his rehab and his recovery. And he's worked really hard. He took it serious, and he's looked really good in practice, and we're excited about tonight.
Maryville comes into this game undefeated, which means you all have an opportunity to make a statement. How are you going to respond to that?
Well, we got to play one play at a time. These guys are really good. They're really physical. We got to play harder than them and be more physical with them than them. Excuse me. And I think everything will be okay for us.
Good luck.
Awesome. Thank you. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. I like how the shirt is the Pike. First quarter is brought to you by OEB Law, because communication is the key. Pretty nice night tonight as the weather is brought to you by the Six Storm Team and Exterior Home Solutions. 78 degrees, and by the time we get done, it'll be about 70 degrees on a gorgeous early October night.
Tell you what, this thing's going to be, down, in the 60s when we finish this football game. But it's going to be really nice fall weather. It's been warm all through warm-ups, but the sun is down, which takes the heat out of here. It'll still be a little, really mild, but it won't be nearly as hot as it's been for the last couple of hours when the sun was still up.
Yeah, Bearden won the toss. They have elected to receive Eric Kane. That's what Josh Jones said he would do. He understands the importance of getting a lead over Maryville.
Yeah, you want to start off, front foot forward and start off on the right foot, and you don't want to be playing catch up. And though they haven't had their starting quarterback, they feel more complete now getting him back. And you mentioned Drew Parrott, who just makes this offense more valuable and more, just versatile. There's the word I'm looking for. Versatile when he's back out there at receiver. But obviously made a couple of plays in the kickoff classic game that we had earlier this year.
Yeah, Parrott is a good basketball player too. Just very versatile, great athlete, son of a coach, can play just about anywhere, and the ultimate team guy. So Damian Lavelle, who we highlighted, he's one of the deep men for Bearden, and special teams could sure come in handy. Settle in and enjoy this one tonight as it's Maryville and Bearden. If it's not for a region title, we're sure saying it is. Deep kickoff into the end zone, and the Bulldogs will set up shop. With the aforementioned young quarterback in DJ Hunter, he is a sophomore, big physical kid, 6'2", they say 190. Well, he looks 200, 210 to me, because when you stand next to him, he is thick.
Yeah, he's a good-looking kid, and he is going to be he's a good player now. He's going to get even better the more he plays. Athletic, good with his feet, decision-making early on in his career, that's going to grow. Saw a lot that we liked about him earlier this season when we had that game, and I know he's been out a little bit here lately. I'm intrigued to see how he's gotten better since.
He's got a nice arm. Question is, can he keep the arm under control? Austin said we'll see a whole lot of this, and that is Jason Thompson up the middle, and he will fall forward for a gain of 6. Set up that offense for you. We've got a couple of seniors up front. They'll need to dominate up front against a very good Maryville defensive front. And when you talk to Derek Hunt, he says, it's hard to defend against these guys. They got 4 great athletes out there. It's not like you can double up on one of them because they got so many.
Yeah, Jason Thompson, one of the better running backs in the area. Austin already mentioned Booby Lavelle defensively, but he does some things offensively too.
2nd down and 4. Nice stutter step. Going to be, well, it depends on which official will mark it. I think it's a first down. Yeah. This defense, very impressive up front. I went and watched them against West, and they're physical at the line of scrimmage.
They really are. I think, both teams, especially I think the real matchup for me is the Bearden D-line against the Maryville O-line.
Okay.
On the line of scrimmage, I think that both sides are really strong. I'm going to keep handing it to Thompson and then sprinkle in some play-action pass.
It was a first down, so they'll stay to the ground. Thompson to the outside and has nowhere to go on that one as the Rebel defense with the game tackle, led by Matthew Covert. And Covert wears number 24, and Derek said it's the first time since he can't remember that the leading tackler was a returner for Maryville on defense.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often in a place like Maryville, and you're just seeing how much better he's gotten, and this defense in turn has taken a huge step under him, leading tackler once again this year.
Loss of 1, make it a 2nd down and 11, and a high snap. Hunter will not come up with it, and Maryville could, do they?
Yes, they do.
I think Maryville's come up with the fumble, and they have. A snap that DJ Hunter was not even paying attention to. He was looking over to the coaching staff. The snap went right through where his hands should have been, and the Rebels get the first break of the game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. There was a bad snap earlier in the drive, but that one just looked like a
missile right by his ear.
Yeah, miscommunication.
So first down and goal at the 6.
Now you put stress on your defense, Mark. Now, I mean, they're getting backed up, down to the 6-yard line.
The young quarterback, Will Jones, younger brother of Carson Jones, who's now at Furman. Handoff off left tackle, Price Davis, turning the legs for the end zone. And they will call him down inside the 1. I actually thought he fell on bodies and fell into the end zone.
I thought so, too.
Yeah, he was close here. They had all bodies on the left side. Nobody was out there past the offensive tackle, and you see how close he gets here. Yeah, looks like he got in there.
So some kind of a stoppage. Looks like there is a Bearden player down in the end zone.
Cramping.
Yeah, and exactly what the doctor did not order for Bearden is turnovers in these kinds of games can be so important.
Especially where you're set up on that side of the field, right? I mean, turnovers are part of football. You turn it over when you're back up towards your own red zone. You don't need to help a team like Maryville out. You don't need to help anybody out like that, but especially a team like Maryville.
Mason Laster hops to his feet and runs off the field, and a second down inside the 1. Will Jones, the young quarterback, awfully smart, just a sophomore. Got a lot of experience last year as a freshman. The second down inside the 1. They'll turn, handoff to Price Davis. He'll fall into the end zone, touchdown. And just over 2 minutes into the game, thanks to a turnover, 2 plays, and a touchdown for the Rebels.
Terrific start for Maryville, a disastrous start for Bearden because you had a little bit of momentum on that first drive. You picked up an initial first down, you having some success on the ground, and that time Maryville's offensive line does just enough for Price Davis to get in.
Yep, Hudson Jamerson lined up. The H-back at fullback led the way right up the middle, went with the hurry up, and found the end zone.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 7-0 Maryville. Let's take a quick break and a break from our friends at Covenant Health.
Hey, Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with FC Alliance Soccer, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
Well, I'm not going to say it's a drive. It's Covenant Health. You see the QR code, scan the code, improving lives through better health. A 2-play, 6-yard drive, if you will, in 17 seconds. It's a drive.
If you're Bearden here, you just got to hit the reset button, right? You just got to hit the reset button. That was a disastrous start. Try to find some movement on the run game and start over.
And it is returnable. And as we said, can Bearden make something happen with the special teams? A nice return out past the 30 to the 33-yard line. And their second possession of the game, a return of 28 yards for Damian Lavelle.
Yeah, it starts right there. Again, you want to find some rhythm. You want to start it on the ground. A great kick return out towards your 35. Booby Lavelle gets them going.
The second possession for Bearden, the first drive, they had 1 first down and then a fumble on 2nd down and 11. And playing from behind early.
I think if you're Bearden here, you just want to, at minimum, flip the field, get a couple of first downs. Again,
and a second, or is it a second turnover? I think Maryville got it.
Yeah.
And Bearden's absolutely imploding to start this game. That's the second turnover. We haven't even played 3 minutes.
That one,
it was a little high, but
yeah, but it still should have been caught.
I agree.
I mean, it went right off his face mask.
Were snaps an issue against West?
They were. That one was had some velo on it as well. A little high, had some velo. You just got to figure that out. But you're right. There were some snap issues there against West earlier in the season.
So Maryville gets the ball at the 32. Hasn't been a punt yet. Maryville didn't get the ball to start the game, but they'll pitch out to Price Davis around left end. Following blockers down inside the 20 to the 18 in the D1 red zone, and that is a first down.
And good blocking there by Kent Carbaugh, the inside wide receiver at the numbers. Little pitch to the short side of the field. Receivers got hat on the hat, and chains are moving.
Carbaugh was the starting quarterback when last season started. Eventually replaced due to injury by Will Jones. Now he's out making playmakers at receiver.
Had a fractured collarbone, came back. First play back against Farragut, fractured the collarbone again. First down and 10 at the 18. And they'll throw a quick pass across the middle. That's inside the 10 to Carbaugh.
He took a shot too, gets right back up.
Well, here's one of the things that Derek Hunt likes is only one senior on the offensive line.
I mean, both these teams are totally full of juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. Very few seniors starting on either side of the ball for both teams.
Young quarterback Will Jones, first down and goal at the 9. And he'll fake the handoff, and we'll cut around right in. Touchdown! Don't know if he was ever touched. Doesn't matter. 9 yards on the score, and Maryville goes up 13-0. Just 3 minutes and 37 seconds in the game.
The ability to pull this, Eric, and throw out of it froze the Bearden defense. And even once he crossed the line of scrimmage, they just kind of watched him run in. Watch.
Yep, this quarterback player, and if you're a quarterback player, you stay right there, but you can't lose contain, and that's exactly what happened. Will Jones runs right around him. Another easy score.
Extra point is up. It is good. Let's take a break. We literally have not even sat down yet. And thanks to 2 Bearden turnovers, it's Maryville 14, Bearden nothing.
Pioneer Comfort, our certified technicians are prompt, courteous, and professional. Keeping your home comfortable is Pioneer's #1 priority, because a cool home in the summer, a warm home in the winter, and one that is free of plumbing or electrical issues allows you and your family to enjoy the things that mean the most. Put the power of Pioneer to work in your home. We're Pioneer Comfort.
Since 1981, Pioneer Comfort.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
Preparing for college as a high school student can be very difficult, but Huntington Learning Center can make it much easier on you. Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm a student at Huntington Learning Center, and it has helped me drastically improve my ACT scores. I had a 28, which was good, but for the scholarships I wanted to be in the 30s, and I got up to a 32. It took a lot of stress off the test and made me much more comfortable when taking it. Thanks to Huntington Learning Center, I have opened many more opportunities for my collegiate future.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by OEB Law. Ted Russell Ford, Lincoln Memorial University, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. Well, so Maryville has run only 5 plays, 38 yards in just a minute and a half, 14 points.
We talk about stepping off the bus with a lead. That's almost the definition of this football game right now, stepping off the bus with a 14-point lead for Maryville.
A couple of people text me and say, do you think Bearden will go to Drew Parrott? I don't. Just because, and I don't think it would be fair to Drew. I mean, here, Drew, you didn't start. We moved you back to receiver after DJ got healthy. Go fix a 14-0 deficit.
To Maryville,
yeah,
of all teams.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, should they? Maybe. I can't deny that just because you got a senior versus a sophomore, but I just don't know if that really, if that's really fair to Drew Parrott.
I mean, it doesn't matter who's back there. They just got to figure out the snap, quarterback, center.
Yeah,
timing.
the last one was not on the center. I mean, you've got to catch that.
You do need to catch that. It still is pretty hot.
He'll start at the 20 and a handoff up the middle for a gain of yard and a half, maybe 2.
Colbert on the stop. Gain of 2 on the play. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, I don't think I've ever said it's a must score with 8:05 to go in the first quarter. But
you're saying it now.
I'm saying it now. I think you've got to answer something here. Just to think about it. You go down here and score and it's 14-7. How much do you calm down? Okay, we're just down a touchdown. It's all good.
Well, you're right, too. But the Bearden defense hadn't even had a true look yet.
2nd down and 8 across the middle. Well covered, but the ball goes there anyway.
Big's on the spotlight. Big 77 for Bearden. Reed Rowland, senior, 6'4", 273.
By the way, Big's Only is here. The Big's Only trailer is at the end of the field, and Casey will visit with them. We've talked about Big's Only. What do they offer? Well, Casey's going to go down there and find out because the trailer is at the end of the field.
Empty set here, 3 receivers short side of the screen.
3rd down and 8. Maryville showing pressure. Hunter looking to throw, can run if he wants. Has a receiver all by himself and overthrows him.
That's tough, man. Torrey Beauford wide open right there. Again, DJ Hunter, nice job of pocket mobility, had pressures coming off the edges. You're on the run, not the easiest throw, but that's a throw you got to make right there. Wide open in front of the sticks, just a little high.
Yeah, I mean, that's a throw, as you said, you have to make. Take a little heat off of it. You could have punted it to him as far as, put a little air under it, and he's going to catch it.
So the Bulldogs will punt. William Pendergrass is back. And a low punt looking for a bounce and won't really get it.
Third straight time they'll start on their side of the 50.
Yep. Maryville 3 possessions.
Goes out of bounds.
Well, let's get a quick message from Food City as the road to Chattanooga is definitely off and rolling.
If I'm Maryville here, Mark, I'm taking a shot.
Well, Pepsi, Frito-Lay, and Food City teaming up to be your tailgating headquarters. Vols are on the road, obviously, on Saturday, but a lot of tailgating going on as Tennessee heads off to Arkansas. Place that order online at foodcity.com, and they will have you ready. 1st down and 10 at the 48. Will Jones throws this one out, and the catch is made for a gain of 6, maybe 7 yards.
Yeah, Britton Barrett with the catch here. Nice throw, nice catch.
It's good coverage.
Good coverage, you're exactly right.
Out of bounds by Mills.
It's a good play all around.
Keyshawn Mills on the coverage.
Gain of 6 on the play. It's 2nd and 4.
Brody Smith is a big guy over there, left tackle for Maryville.
Transfer from Bearden.
6'6", 270.
2nd down and 4, and they'll run behind him with Bryce Davis, who will bounce off tackles, spin inside the 30, looking down the sideline, running over defenders, looking for the end zone. Touchdown! Unbelievable run by Bryce Davis.
So he broke about 3 tackles initially. Then the 4th one, he ran right at the defender, seeking out that contact at the 5-yard line and jumps into the end zone. That was a heck of a run. Great individual effort. by Price Davis.
Like Tommy Frazier against Florida in the Fiesta Bowl back in the 90s. I mean, that was fantastic. Watch him lower the boom, balance, keep it up, didn't get hit the second time, but that was a fantastic run. Balance, power, enough speed.
4 minutes, 46 seconds into the game, 21-0 Maryville. Third straight Maryville drive that started in Bearden territory. Third straight Maryville touchdown.
Self-inflicted wounds for Bearden have set Maryville up for success. 2 fumbles, then an errant pass by DJ Hunter allowed Maryville to have 3 straight drives, and Price Davis. I mean, I'm telling you, that kid has got toughness written all over him and just continues to get better.
6 broken tackles on that run. Bearden was in position to make the tackle from 6 different players. Great run there by Davis.
Arm tackle after arm tackle.
Well, they had 2 guys right at the line of scrimmage that almost looked like they were going to sandwich him, and he found a way out of that.
But the drives had been long for Maryville. This one a 16-second drive. 2 plays, 48 yards. Their 3 scoring drives in 1 minute and 46 seconds. All 3 combined. Feel like Maryville's back. Is it just me?
They look like Maryville. That is for sure. And you got a lot of guys that played last year. We talked about it earlier in the game and pregame. Got some guys who played last year.
I don't think they ever truly left. I think they just ended up having the 1 year out of 25. You know what I mean? Like it's ridiculous that we even have to make that comment.
Another good return.
Because of their gross amount of success. When you go to at least the semifinals for 20-plus years in a row, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, Maryville scholar athlete Casey Cobble, son of a coach. Senior wide receiver, defensive back, 4.38 GPA, and you know Dad is proud of him. Pioneer Heating and Air scholar athlete of the game for Maryville.
You're Bearden. You're Bearden. Jason Thompson. It's got to be Thompson time right here. I mean, you need something to settle, move the chains a little bit, find some rhythm. I'm riding Thompson behind that offensive line just to try to find something here offensively.
And they'll play fake. All kinds of pressure. Hunter having to turn on the jets around left end. Now he's got speed and he'll get about 12 yards and a first down.
It's a good play. He ran about 35 yards on that play to gain 12. It's a really, really good play though. First down for Bearden.
Well, Josh Jones said before the game he really didn't want DJ Hunter to run the football much. At this point, if I'm having success with DJ Hunter running the football, DJ Hunter's running the football.
That's one of his best attributes, especially for a young quarterback as well.
First down and 10 at the 39. Hunter will throw this one out over the receiver.
A long throw.
And you're setting up on left hash and throwing the screen all the way out to the numbers on the right. He's missed high. His throws early in this football game have been missing high.
Second down and 10. He's got to get his feet set underneath him and be balanced. I mean, that was kind of an awkward turn and just sling it over the receiver. And a high snap right through the quarterback's hands, and he'll fall on it back at the 23.
Yeah, there's a lot of frustration for DJ right now. That one is a missile that was way higher than the last one.
Looks like they're maybe making some personnel changes up there right now after that last play. Third and long now. It's third and forever. Empty set.
Third down and 27. Snap here. Hunter has time, can run if he wants, and will throw this one out and just overthrows his receiver, Drew Parrott. And a fourth down and long coming up. Could have run.
He could have run. Parrott was not past the sticks, but I thought he looked kind of cool, calm right there. Again, it's a decent throw. Probably Parrott probably says, I should have caught that. I know the sideline was right there.
If he had caught it, he wasn't going to get a foot down.
Yeah, exactly.
Momentum was going to take him. And had he run, he'd have probably picked up 15, 16 yards. He wouldn't go get the full 27.
Only the second punt. It's a nice one.
That one's good, yeah.
Catch is made at the 34-yard line, trying to get to the near side, and finally going to be taken down.
For the flag.
Is Colton Faust.
Colton Faust on the return.
Jason Martin, the referee tonight.
Jason, long-time White Hat up in Region 1. Made the move down to Knoxville. The Knoxville Association.
Clock in the back against Maryville.
So Maryville finally will start on their own end of the field at their 25, their fourth possession.
They've had 2 drives start inside the 20, one at the 5, one at the 47. Will Jones, a good run in this football game. Price Davis, run of the game that last series for the touchdown, breaking 6 tackles.
Halfway through the first quarter, 21-0.
A lot of empty sets, both sides already in this football game.
5 receivers. Jones will look to the far side, and there's that tough running. And a flag comes in. Price Davis. You know, Derek says that Price is a guy that his job is football. Said he takes it so seriously, the way that his nutrition, the way he works out, he just treats it as though he's a professional athlete.
Sideline warning, Bearden.
Second down.
Sideline warning against Bearden.
And you could tell that was what it was going to be when the side judge threw the flag.
Gain of 7 on the play. It's 2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that play, 2nd down and 3.
Kind of going back to talking about Price Davis making this a full-time job. Might not have ever been a football player at Maryville that's taken it so seriously under Derek Hunt.
Catch by Cobble, picks up the first down.
Just a nice safe pass, fall down.
They're eventually going to set that up for a seam, somebody down the seam. Or been a lot of quick stuff, Eric, to start this football game. They're having success with it, but eventually Bearden is going to try to jump that, and they're going to hit them with a double move.
Yep. Do that a couple earlier times in the drive. Hit him with that double move down the sideline. Brought in the H-back here in Hudson Jamerson.
At the 37, first down. Flag comes in before the play, unless it's a timeout.
Ball starting against
On that on Brody Smith.
It's 1st and 15.
2 penalties for Maryville here on this drive. 3 penalties in this series.
Yeah, Boston Yeager, the Bigs Only spotlight for Bearden. Big kid inside, just hasn't had a chance. 6'3", 280, because he's been playing behind the sticks the entire time. Will Jones, play fake, and it breaks down. And he'll be taken down for a positive play tonight for Bearden.
Sean Arnold kind of led that charge right there.
Mark's right. That's the first down tonight where Maryville hadn't picked up a positive yard.
Gain on the play is 2nd and 15.
Got to build on that. You already got him behind the 6 here. Do it again here on 2nd down and force 3rd and long.
Yeah, you've got to get them off the field at this point. 2nd down and 15. You've got to get off the field.
Jones will look to throw, setting up a screen pass to Price Davis. Run over his blocker and defenders.
That won't get quite half back, but it's pretty close.
Bring up a 3rd down and 8 after a gain of 7.
Played pretty well there by Rocky Brown. Brown will tell you he gave up too much ground, but he took on the blocker, head up, read it right, and made that tackle, forcing a third and medium here.
But what Austin said earlier about it was a must-score drive. I think this is a must-stop play on a gorgeous East Tennessee night. 3rd down and 8. 3:15 to go. First quarter, 21-0. Bearden sends the house. Will Jones will take a shot deep. Overthrows the receiver, but a flag comes in for pass interference.
I would like to see the replay. I didn't see any pushing or holding there, but call that on Bryson Barrett. Or excuse me, Keyshawn Mills.
Called it for holding.
So he must have held him before the separation was gained. That's a costly penalty, obviously, on 3rd down.
Yeah, you finally had a chance to get him off the field and force a punt. Now it's 1st down for Maryville at the 49. Inside handoff, Bryce Davis, and going nowhere here. Actually pushes the pile, and he is going somewhere.
They jumboed that right side, took Brody Smith, flipped him over to the right. They had the tight end playing as a tackle eligible on the left. Just moving that pile.
Quick 7-yard gain.
From a 1-yard gain to a gain of 7. Two and a half to go, first quarter. 2nd down and 3. Will Jones with a handoff here. They'll get the 1st down and a little bit more off right tackle to Miranda Walker.
Miranda Walker carries.
Corey Miranda Walker, who is back tonight.
1st down, Maryland.
Not as big a back as Bryce Davis. More of a little scat back, but quick. Low center of gravity.
First down, they'll go back to Miranda Walker again, and tough running down to the 31-yard line.
They took that tackle, folded him over to the right side, kicking the end man out. Just following those blockers up, and a nice little game.
Got a Bearden player down. Number 55, Tom Brazelt.
And our thanks to Charlie Morgan and our good friends at Gray Hodges. $1,000 going to the visiting school. And Landon Harris, the athletic director at Maryville, happy to accept the $1,000 to help pay for buses to ride over from Maryville to Bearden. Charlie talking about that they offer hot water heaters over there. Game changer for your house with a hot water heater from Gray Hodges.
Wore the jacket tonight. It's a little steamy down there pregame. He came in over here looking good in the jacket.
He never turned into Bruce Pearl in Florida, but it was roasty.
Bryce Davis back into the football game.
Bryce Davis, a senior. 6 foot 195. And a 2nd down and about 4.5 here. They'll fake the handoff. Will Jones gets pressure, throws out of it for the 1st down.
Faust on the catch. Faust.
That's a good play there. Jones senses the pressure after this play action and then just gets rid of it in a hurry. On target throw.
So Maryville on this drive at this point has more plays than they did their first 3 possessions combined.
A couple of 1st downs, the first one coming via a penalty, and that kind of got the ball rolling for Maryville.
pitch this one out to Bryce Davis off right tackle. Flag comes in as he runs over defenders, but check the flag.
The marker on the play.
They call this one on Bearden?
It was thrown in the backfield. Oh, yeah, it's on Bearden.
Yeah, I think Ethan Hill got called for something pertaining to the quarterback.
Aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Make sure you check out the sunrise breakfast that they have at Gatlinburg Sky Park on a gorgeous East Tennessee night.
Now it's 1st and goal from the 6. Penalty gives them a first down.
First down and goal at the 6. The opportunity for a 4-touchdown first quarter, and they'll get it, as Bryce Davis will not be denied. Touchdown Maryville, and a 4-touchdown lead in the first quarter. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game.
You have to wrap up. I mean, how many broken tackles does he have here, Eric Kane? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, and what was the common theme there? Just kept his feet moving, kept his feet moving, kept his feet moving.
I feel like the count on Sesame Street. Number of broken tackles he's had tonight.
Got a couple of real tough runs.
Extra point is up. It is good. That's a heck of a first quarter from Maryville. A catastrophic first quarter for the broadcast.
Hey, Joe, you got the yards after contact there for Bryce Davis? You give it to me in a minute? Okay.
Well, if you have a student preparing for the ACT, make sure you check out Coots Cram Course. You've got the national test coming up in late October. One-on-one tutoring, online courses available. Make sure you give them a shout. Check them out online at cootscramcourse.com, because every point on the ACT test could be thousands of dollars for your student in scholarship dollars. Mark Packer, Eric Kane, Austin Price, Casey Funderburg on the sideline. An 8-play, 75-yard drive, benefited by a couple of big calls against Bearden.
Benefited from a couple of bad snaps, timing. Bad snap set up short, really short fields for Maryville, first 2 possessions of the game.
Maryville is dominating like my buddy Brad Cooper, a former Maryville alum, does on the golf course.
Yeah, we'll find out as we get to Scotland in July. Deep kickoff will go into the end zone. And it's Bearden's 5th possession. 5th possession of the first quarter, no points.
It's gross.
You've never said that phrase. It's been ugly. 1 fumble, 2nd possession fumble, 3rd possession punt, 4th possession punt.
You got to start over. You can't look at the scoreboard here from here. You just got to try to find some semblance of a run game, try to find some rhythm.
If you run here, it's the quarterback because it's an empty set. 3 receivers near side. Jay Hunter looking to throw.
There you go.
And across the middle to Beaufort. Beaufort will cut this one inside, close to first down yardage, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Well, catastrophe for Bearden. For Maryville, what a quarter. 28-0 after 1 on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. We'll get to the second quarter in a minute.
That's the end of the first quarter.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Hello, I'm local East Tennessee agent Scotty Dykes. We'd love to do business with you. We offer auto, home, life, and other investment products. My number's at the bottom of the screen, along with our email address. Give us a call and see what we can help you with. We'd love to help you.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
Your roof. It's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hey, what's going on? This is Cameron with Camco Commercial Door here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We specialize in residential and commercial garage door repair and replacement. We would love to earn your business. Feel free to give us a call at 865-776-9455.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jody Griffin. I'm a dentist here in Knoxville, Tennessee. In 22, I had a wakeboard tower hit me on the head and give me a concussion. In my office, I show x-rays to my patients so they can see their teeth. I needed somebody to do the same thing for my brain, so I went to MPG. They did an EEG of my brain, and they were able to show me the activity of my brain and give me a diagnosis and a treatment plan. So I choose MPG because brains is what they do, and that's all they do.
I'm Coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy on Rocky Top. On Saturdays, you get 13 hours of coverage with game day all day. Weekdays, you get analysis unlike any other. No one covers the balls like 99.1, the sports animal.
Hi, I'm Mandy Walker, owner of the Walk Counseling Services in Knoxville, Tennessee. Many people don't know that suicide is the second leading cause of death in the age group 24 to 35 in Tennessee. What we find is pretty universal. People let stressors build up, they get overwhelmed, they don't know how to navigate, and we want to help connect people to the right clinician that can help walk with them through their stressors and really help them find their way. And when they don't have hope, find hope with them. If you or someone you know would like to take the next step in the counseling process, please feel free to scan the QR code on the screen and reach out to us. We are conveniently located in Knoxville, right off of Paper Mill Road. At the Walk Counseling, we've got you.
The second quarter is brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville. Let's head down to Casey Funderburg, who's got to be with a very happy Derek Hunt. Can you get him to smile?
We'll see, Mark. Normally that backfires when you tell me to do this. All right, Coach, you had a dominant first quarter, but there's still 3 quarters left. How are you guys going to just keep this going the rest of the game?
Well, I don't know if you can keep this going, but I mean, Bearden's too talented and too athletic not to come fighting back. So we got our hands full, and you know, we still got to make plays.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
No smile.
Hey, grinned. I mean 28-0 after 1 quarter.
It's hard not to be feeling some type of way. Yeah.
Pastor Bearden gets the football at the 31-yard line. And a spin inside, maybe a couple of yards for Jason Thompson. Hey, take a look at the first quarter stats, and I don't really know what number to point out to you.
Well, the negative yardage there for Bearden, turnovers for Bearden, 95 yards on the ground for the Rebels, and 93 of those coming from Bryce Davis, probably. 79 of them come from Bryce Davis.
At least this guy's pretty.
Yeah, it is. This game, though, not so much.
It happens. Second down and 9. Second down and 14.
Man, there's just no rhythm in this football game.
I'll just quickly adjust.
Got a young sophomore offensive tackle. You know, I mean, it's our junior offensive tackle.
Well, next week we'll have Brentwood Academy and Catholic as George McIntyre will make his way over. We look forward to that.
Yeah, 2 fantastic players, George McIntyre, Tyreek King.
Yeah, Tyreek King. Anxious to see Tyreek King. maybe a couple guys that one will be throwing to the other on Saturdays someday. Second down and 14. Hunter throws this one out. And a nice spin move, but only a gain of a couple of yards after all that.
That was a lot of effort to gain just a couple.
It was. Maryville was in position there to make the play, miss the play, but they rallied, made a great tackle.
It's 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for Bearden.
If I'm Hunter, I might just be running this football.
Just starting the second quarter, DJ Hunter, and he can run if he wants, but he'll throw this one out and overthrows his receiver.
We got a flag, though, and I would say it's defensive holding.
And down here on the numbers,
Marker on the play.
well away from the play. And that's got to drive you crazy for a coach. I mean, that was nowhere near the action. If it's defensive holding or pass interference, just so unneeded.
So as is always the case, our team from this side will end up playing probably
previous
an
spot,
Oakland or
second down.
Blackman. How about the events of their game last week?
Yeah, that's not ideal. I saw they ruled on it today. I don't know exactly what they decided, but it wasn't good. But the suspensions. So we got that one.
You got it?
3rd and 1.
I'm not.
I was about to say, look it up.
3rd and 1 here after the penalty.
They're down and 1, inside handoff. Actually, they'll throw this one, and they'll get the first down and a little bit more into the secondary, turning on the Jets, using the speed down to the 31. Where's that been?
Corey Beaufort, he's the guy you want in space. Really good block out there on the far sideline to get him initially into space. You see it right there. Booby Lavelle with the block. And a huge gain there on 3rd and 1, which I would imagine they went for it on 4th down if needed.
Speed right there. DJ drops the football, picks it up, and then will run for 7 or 8 yards. Not by design, but it worked.
Hunter keeps Crawford on the stop.
He comes up limping a little bit.
Saying he's staying in the game.
Gain of 7 on the play. It's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, he waves off the coaches and says, I'm fine. You know, Josh Jones kind of laughing before the game that DJ Hunter's used to playing in front of about 75 or 80 people. Now all of a sudden he's playing in front of bigger crowds. Handoff up the middle. And a first down.
Torian Riggins carries.
Got to get something here for Bearden.
Torian Riggins on the score.
He's a low.
Yeah, he is.
Low center of gravity.
Had that touchdown late in the
West.
yeah.
5'9", 220.
Look at the wide splits here, bottom of your screen.
They'll go back to Riggins again. And they'll pick Riggins' feet off the ground. And at that point in time, he's going to fall down.
You had receiver stacked here, bottom of your screen last play, all the way out here to the numbers. A lot of green grass, turf.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Into the D1 red zone. 2nd down and 8.
Matriculating.
Thanks, Hank.
You're welcome. Howard.
Hunter's still limping here.
And in motion, there is movement up front. 2nd down and 8, now
All
2nd
start.
and 13.
77 on
Ball start against Bearden.
See, I think if I'm Maryville, Eric, I'm bringing pressure. Because, I mean, if he's limping, it means he's not going to be able to move around like he normally does. I'd bring a little pressure and see how he reacts.
Yep.
Maybe you force him into throwing one you don't want to throw and force a turnover.
And to counter that, if I'm Bearden, and what's going to be a passing down here on 3rd.
Some quick screen.
Yeah, something quick, slant, screen.
I mean, he's clearly hobbled. Timeout, Bearden.
Bearden will take the timeout. Well, let's head to look who's decided to show up with us tonight, the World Traveler. Where have you been, Frank?
I've been overseas, Mark. Been cutting hair in Seoul, Korea, Shenyang, China, and Tokyo, Japan.
Hello. Is their hair different than ours? I mean, you know, it's the same everywhere, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's similar. I mean, there's
there's
some nuances that you better deal with if you ever want to go back.
Sounds good. All right, who you got down there, Frank? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, same here, guys. Thanks for having us back. Well, we got Garrett, who's going to be cutting hair tonight, and this is Dylan, who we got from the Maryville side. Typically, we get a home field guy, but from what I understand, last week here in Bearden, they kind of all cut each other's hair off. So he's going to allow us to do his hair tonight. He's up a few points, so he's a little bit more relaxed than he would be if it was a tight game.
Frank, we expect you to venture outside of West Knoxville games, though. We're going to give you a pass since you were overseas, but, you know, I need you at Fulton in about 4 weeks. I need you there for the playoffs.
All right. Fulton for the playoffs. Count me in.
There we go. Frank,
right.
Good to see you, man. We'll check back in at halftime, okay?
Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it.
Sounds good. Good to see you. Second down and 13, all kinds of movement.
Second and 18.
Yeah, just not a disciplined football game so far for the Bulldogs. Several penalties. Again, we mentioned the turnovers. And the best drive of the night where you've had a huge chunk play on 3rd and 1. You've moved the football. You were in position to put some points on the board. You still are. But you're just hurting yourself here. Back-to-back penalties now, 2nd and nearly 20.
From a 2nd and 8 to a 2nd and 18. Hand off up the middle. They'll get a lot of it back right up the middle. And there's tough running down inside the 15. Got a lot of it back. In what is obviously 4-down territory in this kind of game.
Yeah, you're back to about where you started here. And, man, just keeping the feet moving. Running right through a tackle off. Bryce Davis talking this one, but we know Jason Thompson's got a lot of ability.
For a taller back, he does really well in close quarters.
Yeah.
10th play of the drive, a 3rd down and 7.
Showing pressure off the edge here.
And he will throw. There's that arm, and the catch is not made. Receiver decided to run before he caught it.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to get hit there on the slant.
Hunter's pass intended for the well, incomplete.
Just kind of kept on running, didn't make the catch. And
interesting here, do they take the points, or do they say, okay, we got to get a touchdown? And it looks like they're going to go for the touchdown. You got to catch this.
You do got to catch this.
You got to help the quarterback out.
Well, quarterback's hobbling back on the field here. They're going to go for it.
Oh, they're going for it.
Yeah. Which I don't hate. Again, you're down 4 scores in the 2nd quarter. I don't hate it at all.
4th down and 6, 11th play of the drive, and they will run it. Hunter looks to throw.
Oh, man.
And will get the first down off his back foot. A nice throw, and it's 1st down and goal down at about the 6.
I always laugh. You know, Booby drops one that was a way easier catch, then catches this one. I mean, what a snag after he dropped one that was just, you know, pedestrian to begin with.
Great catch. DJ Hunter hung in there as well.
Handoff off right tackle, looking for the end zone, turning the legs, and do they say he's in?
I think he's just short.
They'll say down inside the 1.
Hunter's wanting to go tempo, and I'm with him. Keep going.
So 2nd down and goal. They'll turn and hand off again, and nope, quarterback will keep it. Touchdown. Nice job by the quarterback to fake the handoff, and the Bulldogs are on the board.
And sometimes you wonder there, Eric, did he improvise? Because this is a fantastic job of Jason Thompson taking it and acting like he's got it.
Yeah. I mean,
carrying out his fake.
It was a really, really good carry out. And of course, he was hobbling, and he's still hobbling. He's obviously not 100%. Good pull, get in the end zone there. And that was just big to cash in. I mean, the best drive you had all night. You needed to get something out of it. Big 4th down conversion. And another penalty.
Yep, another false start. Back him up 5 yards.
Overcame about 7 false starts on that series.
So they'll move the extra point back.
See DJ Hunter getting looked at there in the tent. Showed a lot of emotion after scoring that touchdown.
Well, I mean, he's been frustrated with the snaps. A couple of them he could have had. But, yeah, I mean, it's a couple of drop passes.
Sportsmanlike, number 10, one. Called unsportsmanlike against Maryville.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Maryville.
Don't know what that call was. They called unsportsmanlike on Nolan White.
Makes it more of a traditional extra point, basically, about a yard further.
Of course, there'd be no issue for Pendergrass when it was backed up. Good hold.
Snaps back, extra point, and it is good. 28-7. Maryville with the lead. Bulldogs on the board on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Hi, I'm Mark Packer.
And I'm Tennessee guard Zakai Ziegler. Join us along with VFL's Jason Swain and Chris Brown for the Food City Locker Room, presented by Guards of Law every Sunday. It's with me interviewing all the players of all sports. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We call it the Players Show.
Were you even a player?
Third team all intramural.
It is the Players Show with our third team all intramural host.
Sunday nights. Join us, okay?
Hi, I'm Laura Ash, your West Knoxville State Farm agent. I've been here in the Renaissance for 17 years, and I'd love to help your young football players or anyone with their car insurance, home insurance, and life insurance. Give me a call at Laura Ash State Farm.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
You're watching Rivalry Thursday, the standard in high school football coverage on the Knox.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by D1 Training, Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, Glass Doctor, and Better Mattress. 28-7, Maryville with the lead. 6:41 to go second quarter. A 13-play, 80-yard drive for Bearden, just what the doctor ordered. And a fumbled return here. The Rebels up the middle, and they'll start the football outside the 30-yard line. Well, if you've got tailgating needs, whether it's Tennessee, Arkansas this week, or maybe you're going to think about Florida or the Alabama game.
4 straight home games with a bye week sandwiched in between after this weekend's road game.
Well, how big's that Alabama game, by the way, coming up? But anyway, other games to get to first. Tailgating headquarters, Food City, Frito-Lay, and Pepsi are your tailgating headquarters. 28-7, Maryville with the lead, and the Bulldogs needing to get a stop here. Handoff to Bryce Davis.
Yeah, Packer, you got to play the games in front of you, right? Alabama's a couple weeks away. You got Arkansas, then Florida.
Yeah, well, but I'm just saying, after the way Alabama looked the other night against Georgia, who saw that coming?
Well, I mean, anybody that, I know this is a high school football game, but anybody thinking Alabama was just going to
fade off,
be a bad football team, that's silly. I mean,
seriously.
But it was very impressive. I'm impressed by Georgia almost come back and win that football game.
Yeah.
Tennessee can win Saturday. I'd say you'll see game day.
Yep.
For Tennessee, Alabama, and a night game.
Well, of course, night game's the norm this season.
Yeah, our friends over at WAT have been awfully excited. The SEC moved to ABC, and Tennessee's a regular. Will Jones around left in will get the first down on 2nd and 8, and will step out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
A lot of room over there on that left side. Smart play just to go ahead and get out of bounds once you get the first down. It's been that time. I mean, that just looked too easy. It's been that type of night for Maryville.
You know, you just can't start a game and have the turnovers back in your own, inside your 10, inside your 20, and just give Maryville the football.
Yeah, it's bad enough to turn the football over, but turning it over where they turned it over adds insult to injury.
You can't help anybody, much less help Maryville.
Well, so here's the deal. We've been talking about Bigs Only for how long, and I teased that Bigs Only would be here tonight. Okay, Casey, what do we got?
All right, so I have Joy with me, and then remind me of your all's names.
And Allie Ray.
Allie Ray. I said I would remember it, and I didn't. I'm so sorry. But, okay, like you've said, Mark, Bigs Only, it's been a huge deal this season. So, Joy, can you just explain what Bigs Only is?
Sure. Bigs Only started as a fishing brand. My son was a high school fisherman, and it's progressed into more of a lifestyle brand because you have big fish, big deer, big turkey, big catches, big wins, and big dreams. So Bigs Only, everything. We have a lot of stuff over here. We sell a lot of branded stuff, and it's just getting popular with the kids and adults too.
What is the #1 selling item you all have over here?
He probably can't see it, but that camouflage shirt right there, it's a fishing shirt. They really enjoy that one a lot.
And then after each game, we obviously give the MVP a bag with Bigs Only, but then they throw on that Bigs Only hat and they wear it for that interview. What's it like just seeing your gear on TV?
We love it. Joe really loves it, that owns Bigs Only, and it's just really fun. We love the idea of the Bigs Only catch of the game, and it's just a fun time, and we're proud to support high school sports.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for all that you all do.
Thank you very much. Bigs Only.
She sounds like a coach saying good dogs.
That's what I thought.
Oh, seriously. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you in part by D1, the official training partner of Rivalry Thursday. Multiple locations, area-wide. D1 training facilities, the training facility for the athlete. First down and 15 at inside their own territory. Price Davis up the middle and will carry defenders to get the 5 yards back and make it second down and 10.
Closing in here on midfield with just over 6 minutes to go.
Man is down on the line of scrimmage, and that may actually be our Bigs Only spotlight.
Better hope not if it's for Bearden.
While we're waiting, Aqua Clear water break.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Gotta make sure you check out all that they have at Aqua Clear Water Systems. You can find out at aquaclearws.com. And as I've said, we had a system put in our house a year ago and absolutely love it. Player is still down on the field, by the way. And it is
Boston
who we
Yeager.
talked about earlier, Boston Yeager.
Yeah, really good player. See his teammates coming out to the numbers, looking on.
I know exactly what the problem is. The doctors at KOC are out there with him. Well, next week we'll be over at Catholic, not very far from here. As you always look at the schedule every year and say, well, here we go, winding down the regular season as we're in week 6. Brentwood Academy at Catholic, then Anderson County at West. Could be a very interesting non-region game on the 17th. Coalfield at Oliver Springs, the one I've said for the longest time that I'm most excited about this year. I mean, that's as far as 1A games go, and then Gibbs at Fulton. will have all kinds of playoff implications on that one.
Boston Yeager on his feet, getting helped by 2 members of the training staff off the field, as you can see.
It's rough because he just is such a key part to the defense.
And like we talked about in pregame, Austin, it's not only him making plays, he's making plays for those around him.
Yeah, that left ankle, it looks like, and he's a good player. He's a big key to their defense inside to clog the defense, and without him, that really hurts. And so they'll try to take advantage by running right up the middle, right where he used to be, and it'll be a first down.
Nash Stinnett, the left guard, pulls over to the right side. Bryce Davis waits on him, gets behind him, and picks up about 15 yards. Making it look easy, that run game on that play and tonight for Maryville.
You're right. They ran right where Yeager normally is. And watch this big hit right here at the end. It's a fantastic hit there by 25 for Bearden. Kenny Simon, who I believe is the son of Kevin Simon.
I was going to say, defense runs in that family for sure.
First and 10 at the 37. Handoff right up the middle, and Bryce Davis bounces to the outside. He'll get positive yardage almost to the 20. By the way, at halftime, Scotty Dykes, the head football coach in Cotton County, is going to join us live to talk about all that they've been dealing with over there as far as the flooding. And, you know, we talk about a football game here, but, I mean, it's been real life, obviously, for those friends over there. They haven't had, you know, water and electricity. And
can't even imagine. I mean, seeing the videos and the pictures and the interviews and firsthand accounts, and obviously the continued thoughts and prayers, and seeing communities around them step up and help. Jeff County had Greenville and Tusculum at practice this week, and seeing a lot of that stuff.
Inside handoff down to about the 16-yard line, maybe the 15. The LMU halftime show is coming up. Our Mount Lock Kick for Tires. We've had a couple of kids make it this
2 weeks in a row. We're going for 3 in a row.
Like the Bulls in the 90s.
Covenant will be here as well. We'll visit with them. We're from both of our bands. That and more in the LMU halftime. Bryce Davis tonight, 10 carries, 111 yards.
Not bad.
I'll tell you what's undefeated. Akita Express in Morristown for our pregame meal last week.
Yeah.
They are undefeated. Quan, those guys, if you're ever over Morristown, you go see my guys at Akita tonight. We had Buddies, another really solid pregame meal.
Appreciated Buddies.
Next week.
And Akita.
Next week, Brownback.
Well, we always appreciate the support of so many of you out there with Reeves across America. As our veterans are here again tonight. They're collecting donations to make sure that there are no gravestones of any of our veterans who paid the ultimate price for our country, that this Christmas do not have a wreath on that gravestone. You can go to knoxwreaths.org, click on Rivalry Thursday, make your donation there, or if you're on site,
go see Snapper.
Yeah, Snapper's here tonight.
He's here.
Yep. The living legend that is Snapper.
This first half is creeping by. So we're going to see if we can reverse mojo this thing. Normally we talk about it when we're flying by and it slows down.
So slow.
It's going so slow.
Snail's pace.
Snail's pace. See if we can reverse mojo it here.
It's really reverse mojo since we're bringing it up and not Mark.
Second down and 4 at the 15. Inside handoff, actually no. Quarterback will keep it down to the 12 and close to first down yardage.
Jones keeps Brazelton on the stops.
Third down and 1.
It's 3rd and 1.
Scores of interest. It's 15-3. Sevier County at the half over Hardin Valley, and it is 7-3. Or sorry, 7-all. 7-all. Between the North City and Morristown East. Both of which are non-region contests.
Under center.
Third down and 1, handoff to Davis off right tackle. It's first down and goal just outside the 6-yard line.
Look at that little offset eye under center AP. You don't see that in football.
You don't. not anymore. And he's just so deep and has such a head of steam by the time he takes the handoff. And by the time the offensive line have blown up the Bearden D line with no Yeager, I mean, he's just walking for 6 or 7 yards.
You just got a full head of steam there. And I understand everybody's doing it, college, high school, because you can read better. You can see better in shotgun. But something about a full head of steam there, getting a fullback or an H-back in front of you. They'll do it again.
First down and goal. They'll fake the handoff, looking to throw. Back in the end zone, touchdown.
Maryville works those tight ends as well as anybody, and that time Mac Sir said yes, sir, for a big touchdown, and Maryville pushes the lead now to 34-7.
Yeah, Will Jones could have run it too, Mark.
He could have.
I thought he was going to, but he was patient. He waited for Sir to get towards the back of the end zone, away from his defender. Nice throw on the run, over a defender as well.
Yeah, he put the mustard on that one to make sure that, the defender was going to be taken out of play. High and away, and Sir with the big catch.
A couple of good sophomore quarterbacks here tonight.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 35-7.
Jamerson's point after is good.
Wide receiver wide open. Take a break and a break from our friends at Pella.
In Knoxville, high school football isn't just a game, it's a community tradition. Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville is proud to support our local teams because we believe in the strength of our community. From energy-efficient windows to supporting athletes, we're dedicated to building a brighter future. Call Pella today and schedule your free consultation. And don't forget to vote for the WATE 6 Player of the Week. Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville, where quality meets community.
35-7 is the score now. Pella Windows and Doors. Learn more at Pella.com. Mark Backer, Eric Kane, Austin Price. 3:11 to go first half, and a 35-7 Maryville game.
It's been that type of game for Maryville, just taking advantage of miscues from Bearden early on, a couple early fumbles. Price Davis has been phenomenal in this game, and Will Jones has made a lot of plays. That last touchdown drive, rolling out, finding his tight end in the back of the end zone, made it look easy. 9 plays, 67 yards, 3:30 the time of possession there on that touchdown drive, 7-yard catch from Sir, the tight end.
To steal a line from an old friend Willie Nelson, Maryville just on the road again. They have such success when they're on the road again. And the great Willie Nelson will be so proud of this Maryville team. Kickoff is a deep one, and with 3:11 to go, the Bulldogs will have the opportunity. OEB playoff Fridays. And actually, we got to fix the name there, guys. It's OEB Rivalry Playoffs on Thursdays and Fridays. OEB Rivalry Playoffs, as the graphic says at the top left there. We changed it this year, so it's okay. Thursdays will be on WKNX The Knox. Fridays will be on WATE. Games on Thursdays and Fridays this year. First, second, and third round. And then the semifinal will just be right here on The Knox.
It's going to be fun. Whole lot of football in the month of November.
I think we ought to do an alternate cast, kind of like the Manning cast with Chad.
We should.
Good catch.
Nope.
Got him on scoop. They're trying to work Beaufort in as much as they can, and
Hunter's pass intended for
that is a
Beaufort,
good game plan because he is great in space. Throw just not enough.
It's going to be interesting one of these days. If I do this long enough, I'm going to be up here in the press box calling games with my grandson Hudson. We were eating dinner last night. We were throwing the football. Kid can catch everything. And so at some point in time, am I going to have to just excuse myself from broadcast if my grandson Hudson's playing?
People have been wanting you to excuse yourself from broadcast for years.
So sweet. So sweet.
That got the whole press box.
Thinking about it. I know the greatest broadcast ever was over in Sevier County the night that I couldn't do it.
I went in when I flew to Oklahoma. I had to stop in
on your private jet?
Stop
Yeah,
at the Ooltewah Chick-fil-A. And I've been to this Chick-fil-A. It's owned by by Dawson Halliday.
Yes.
And I went there several times. He's never been there. He's always just left. I walk in. He's working the counter, and he looks up after a couple of minutes, and he goes, "Whoa!" So good old Dawson. He's probably not real happy with the Bearden result tonight.
So he didn't look at you and say, woo!
No, he did not.
3rd down and 8. Maryville brings everybody. DJ Hunter just throws this one up in the air.
That one burned up in re-entry. It went so high.
It did.
I mean, he had about 8 or 9 rebels in his face.
Hunter's pass incomplete. It's 4th down.
I think he's wanting to come out of the game. That lip just got worse.
Yeah, he's fighting through some adversity, no doubt.
Yeah, I don't know. 2:11 to go.
Suppose he got rid of that one.
Drops the football, and Maryville can. Okay, so a 30-point lead means a nonstop clock in the second half.
And Maryville does get the ball to start the second half.
By Faust.
I'll say this, going back to DJ Hunter, Mark, if he gets to that point, I mean, absolutely take him out of the football game because he's missed a couple of weeks due to injury already. Been banged up a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
He's headed back to the campus or what? 1st down and 10 at the 45. Just over 2 minutes to go first half. Quarterback looking to throw and almost makes a mistake.
He got hit on both sides as well. That did not feel good for Will Jones.
Pass incomplete.
Credit to the Bearden defense.
It's
Applying
2nd and
pressure.
10.
Will Jones, whose dad Mike led Bearden to the district championship all the way back in 1990.
First incompletion. Will Jones now 7 of 8. 53 yards and a touchdown.
So it's a truly house divided tonight. Dad, Bearden along. But we know he's turned first.
Glad you cleared that up. Clock stops at 2 minutes. It's not a 2-minute warning. Will Jones will keep it. And into Bearden territory.
Jones keeps.
Straight draw there. He didn't waste any time as well. That was probably the quickest draw play I've ever seen. Good pickup, though.
Carried on the stop.
3rd and short coming up.
Gain of 7 on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
Third and 4 or 3rd and 3?
3rd and long for him.
3rd down and 3. He'll feel pressure, and he will take an absolute shot. But Will Jones gets it out to Price Davis for the first down. Stands in there tough, takes the shot, and completes the pass for the first down.
And Price Davis is wide open, just running a simple out right to the
Watch
stick.
the shot.
Ooh.
Tempo here from Maryville sets up the screen, and it gets lit up.
Another shot, read it well.
I mean, I think Austin made this point a few minutes ago. If he didn't, then I'm just making it up. But, I mean, I think you bring pressure just every play. We get to lose at this point. I mean, create a turnover.
Well, I was talking about bringing pressure if you're Maryville because DJ was hobbled.
But well, like I said, if you didn't say it, I just was making it up.
But, I mean, points still made. I mean.
Timeout.
Oh, let's go back to the Bearden huddle. You got the. He worked over at UT for years. I can't think of his name, so I'll apologize. But he's got the curly hair. We should have done him for the
makeover.
The haircut, yes.
Makeover.
Well, thanks to Better Mattress, 4 area locations, $500 going to the home school. That means Bearden High School. Learn more at KnoxvilleBetterMattress.com or stop by one of those locations. So Maryville will be off next week, as a lot of teams will be, with fall break. And then their next game will be a big one, as they'll play host to Cleveland. And, you know, we say, I mean, Cleveland is 5-0. They've been dominating. And so, you know, Maryville with Cleveland and then Alcoa and then Farragut get to finish things up. You know, that Cleveland-Maryville game, it could be for the region title.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, it will be. I mean, in so many ways, even if Bearden were to beat Cleveland, it's something for a 3-way tie.
that Cleveland, as Will Jones will throw across the receiver, across the middle, receiver all by himself. Nobody's going to tackle it, so he'll just score. 42 yards on the touchdown. He literally just ran through every defender. Everybody kind of said, "Ole," and he just kept running.
And he was juggling that football for about half of it right there was Nolan White. Really good catch and run. You can see here, nice throw. He steps up, juggles a little bit, makes that catch, and then splits the defense.
Nolan, that's his second touchdown in as many weeks. He had his first varsity touchdown last week against Hardin Valley. His dad, Nick White, is one of the assistant coaches, but Nick got moved up to the box, so he's not down on the field this year like he normally is. He's up here beside of us. Got to be a proud dad moment for him.
Extra point is up. It is good. By the way, talk about Cleveland. Bearden is at Cleveland next week. So that will tell us as to whether that Maryville-Cleveland game is a region title game to see what happens with Bearden-Cleveland next week. Watch Will Jones step up, throw it across the middle to his receiver, and he's like, up, little move here, little move there, and Nolan White scores. 42-7. Well, I'll be looking for this. It's Zakai's assist to benefit his nephews who have hydrocephalus. You can scan the QR code. We've almost got the shop set up with Threads and with UT that you're going to be able to order your Get Nealon Loud shirts, which is a promotion with UT that Exterior Home Solutions is doing. And you can order those Get Nealon Loud shirts that Sterling Hinton wears, and the proceeds, the profits, are going to benefit Zakai's assist. So we're almost done setting up that store. And then in basketball, Exterior Home Solutions doing Raise the Roof at Thompson Bowling Arena at Food City Center. So you can buy those shirts as well. And like I said, those profits will benefit Zakai's assist. 5 plays, 55 yards, 108. And 42-7.
It's definitely been one-sided tonight. Maryville's played well, but they've also been handed 14 points getting on the bus.
Returnable from the 4. And off right tackle, shot out of a cannon, out past the 35 with 51 seconds to go. Well, the OEB Law game of the week is tomorrow night on BBB TV 12. Xfinity 1086 in high definition. You can catch it on Foxcast, Facebook. Kickoff 7 o'clock. Kingston and Loudon tomorrow night. And there's the guy that owns that TV station, Brad Jones, who's helping us out tonight, running the low end zone camera. And glad that Brad is helping us out tonight here. And then he'll be busy tomorrow night with Kingston and Loudon.
That should be a really good football game.
Should be. 51 seconds to go. DJ Hunter across the middle.
2 defenders right there. Lucky that ball wasn't picked off.
Hunter's pass intended for Beaufort
incomplete. We continue to talk about Matthew Covert.
Covert in coverage. It's 2nd and 10.
Not a lot's gone Bearden's way in this football game. I will say, I wanted to say that after the kick return, that they've returned the football well. 35, 40-yard line, pretty much on average the last couple of kickoff returns.
Second down and 10 with 48 seconds to go. Hunter feeling pressure, going to take a shot downfield, has a receiver there. Underthrows the receiver. Receiver had a step or 3 on the defender.
So he had
Hunter's pass intended for Lavelle, incomplete.
And Doobie Lavelle wishes he could have that one back.
It's 3rd and 10.
Thought they could have called pass interference there on Maryville. DB did not turn around.
It's always tough too when the ball's underthrown and you're playing catch up. I'm going to say it's an easy play to get a flag, to your point.
Well, the second half will go quick because the clock ain't going to stop.
It should.
This will be rushing yardage. Jason Thompson.
You hear that up here. Well, thanks to the crowd.
Hunter's pass complete to Thompson.
Slips out of bounds, and it will bring up a
Forced out of bounds
fourth down
by
and
Rutledge.
3. And if you don't pick it up here, you give Maryville the football on your own side of the field.
Gain of 7 on the play. It's 4th and 3.
Just saying.
They got a timeout, too.
I mean, they can score a touchdown and go for 2 and get to 50 at halftime.
Skip's going to be stressing so much in the second half. Got to knock out some business guys. Got to knock out some business guys.
Yeah.
Skip's just trying to get out of here and get this game. That's all for sure.
Fourth down and 3.
He's got to drive.
Hunter looks to throw. Now there's that arm.
He's open, yeah.
Pretty pass right there.
A lot of cushion there for 4th and 4. I mean, I know you're up 42 to 7.
I think it's just keep him in front of you.
Yeah.
Parrott on the stop.
Bearden's got a good kicker. We saw that in week 1.
Sponsored by the Rock Yard.
I mean, you might as well take a shot here.
Yeah. Tom's winding down. Ooh.
That's short. You're going to take a timeout here?
Got
to
two.
Parrott.
And they
Covert on the stop. Gain of 8 on the play. It's 2nd and 2. Timeout.
You know what would be
Bearden.
the ultimate in the Bearden Farragut rivalry if Farragut went out and had the Pike trademarked? Because, I mean, they're on Kingston Pike too, right? And all of a sudden they can't wear their shirts anymore. Looking at the Bearden schedule, we got Cleveland next week. Then Oak Ridge, a non-region matchup on the 18th. Morristown West, another non-region matchup. And then Bradley Central to close on November 1st.
Yeah, and that Cleveland game and the Bradley Central game, obviously the two that will be important, the region games.
It is weird that the last week of the season, actually that Friday night is in November.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I couldn't believe on the drive over here thinking it's already October, meaning the last month of the regular season.
Well, and weird that Halloween's on Thursday and they're making half the teams play on Halloween. I mean, I personally feel like if it's next year, Halloween will be a Friday and they'll play half the games on Halloween again. 2nd down and 2. Hunter has time. Throws this one into the end zone. Has a receiver. There's the catch made.
Good catch.
Touchdown. Now there's that arm of DJ Hunter as he finds his guy, Booby Lavelle, for the touchdown for 36 yards. But boy, DJ Hunter just flicks the wrist and that ball goes that far.
You see the promise there, right? I mean, he's got a big arm. Booby with a fantastic catch here. It was good coverage by the Maryville DB.
Yeah, it was really good coverage. I mean, that ball was just in a perfect spot. Credit Lavelle for making the catch, and he's got a lot of promise. Two young quarterbacks who are going to be good for a couple of years.
And there goes the nonstop clock to start the second half.
I bet we'll still see it tonight at some point.
Maryville 42, Bearden 14.
Well, we got the Matlock Kick for Tires coming up. 2 straight weeks that we've given away tires. Not we, Matlock has. So I guess the question is who do we have tonight?
Tonight, we have Logan down here. He is barefoot. His friends are in boots, and I almost want to tell him to put his boots on because last week Cohen made it in his boots, so I feel like that might be some good luck. But I don't know. He seems pretty confident in himself, so we'll see.
The week that I was down there and he made it, he was barefoot, so I think it's a confidence thing. But I'm with you. I put them steel-toe boots on.
Oh, yeah. Protect the toes, you know?
Jimmy, we got the star of the show, Jimmy Matlock, is with us tonight.
We don't just have Jimmy. We have Lucy, we have May, and we have Teddy. So we have the entire Matlock grandchildren with us tonight as well. So I don't know if that's going to be some extra luck, but it should be exciting.
That's awesome. Good stuff. 6 plays, 61-yard drive in under a minute. Booby Lavelle on the touchdown. And with 3 seconds to go at 42-14.
Into the end zone for a touchback.
Maryville will take a knee and head off to Maybe the locker room. I don't even know where they'll go for this. They may just go here on the far side.
Practice field.
Practice field.
Yeah, it looks like victory formation right there.
So they'll kneel down, and that would take us to the half. At 42-14, Maryville with the halftime lead.
That's the end of the first half. The score, Maryville 42.
So that leads us to the Matlock Kick Retires on the LMU halftime report. As it looks like we are sauntering out onto the field. You know, the challenge is you come to Bearden and none of the kids want to lose their spot. You know, they came here early, they got their spot, so you don't get a whole lot of students. Now, the Maryville band may be in danger where they're set up.
I would watch out.
Because we're known to have squib kicks or onside kicks, and
There's
where
Tony.
the tubas are.
Tony's directing traffic down there.
All right. Casey Funderburg is down, and we have got a crew down there on the field, Casey.
Yes, we do. We have a big crew down here. First off, we're going to start with Logan. He's a senior here. Logan, how are you feeling tonight? You're barefoot. Can you explain the decision with that?
You know, I'm going to be honest. The boots, I didn't think they could cut it. So I was like, I'm going to go barefoot and hope I can kick this ball.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, Jimmy, we've given away tires 2 games in a row now. Are we going to make it a third? Are you guys going to be able to provide?
Well, I brought the grandchildren. They're going to cheer Logan on. Let's see what happens. We got Teddy, we got May, we got Lucy. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, Lucy, say good luck.
Good luck.
All right, let's go.
Logan, don't hit the tuba player down there.
He was worried that he was going to hurt a band member, I will say.
Well, the band has, it's like the party in the Red Sea. I mean, you know.
They're figuring it out.
They know what's about to happen.
There we go.
Right.
Oh,
he made it.
Oh, is it good?
That was good. That was good.
Is that 3 in a row?
I think. Why are we asking me?
Oh, my God. What is going on this year?
Well, when you don't have anybody under the goalpost, you couldn't tell if that was actually good or not. So we give it to him.
I mean, it looked good from here. I mean, he could have made that from 40.
Here, yeah.
Well, instant
right.
replay is up, and I guess it's good.
We're going to say it's
going good.
It's
Yeah.
good.
I think
says
it would
it's
be
good.
good.
They say it's good. Yep. 3 times in a row. Wow, who would have thought? All right, guys, we are going to the LMU halftime. Maryville leads 42-14.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Matt Cunningham, located right here in Rocky Hill, across from Brewster's and right down from Roosters. When you stop into our office, there's no telling who you might see. From Warriors to Spartans, young drivers are a real focus for us. So we are always working with families to make sure their teenagers are well educated on driver safety and covered properly. Even bulldogs need to make sure their home is well covered. You just never know when something can happen to your doghouse. So we'll make sure you have the right coverage to fit your needs. Whether you're Irish or just a rebel at heart, the right life insurance can give you peace of mind that your family will be taken care of when you are gone. We at Matt Cunningham State Farm are here for you and your family, no matter who you cheer for. I personally invite you to stop by and say hello, give us a call, or check us out online.
Thanks, and enjoy the second half of tonight's game.
Time now for the LMU halftime report. 42-14 is the halftime score. Welcome back as the WNML games tomorrow night. Northview and Carter. Catholic will be at home against MBA, and in Sevier County and Hardin Valley, that's a game going on right now. As a matter of fact, Sevier County has a 15-3 halftime lead. Hey, I want to welcome in Scotty Dykes. You know Scotty from being a State Farm agent, but Scotty's also the head football coach at Cocke County. And Scotty, I know you had the flooding. Just tell us kind of what you guys have dealt with this week.
Oh, man, it's been a lot of tragic things that we've seen this week. A lot of people have lost basically everything, their house, all their belongings. We've had a couple of kids on the team, and a couple of past players lose everything. So, it hits a little different when you see it, when you're a part of the community, and then it's happening right where you're at. Talked to Coach Spradlin and Coach Rice up in Unicor and Greenville. I mean, it's just devastating that this what's happened to that area.
I know one thing you and I have talked about is it's so much more than football. You have a chance to make an impact on the lives of young men, and unfortunately, there's a whole lot of life lessons and learning going on this week. Can you describe kind of how you've handled that with the young men? What's the week been like?
Football's kind of taking the back burner, obviously, because, those kids know their friends and their family are going through a lot. I'm super proud of our young men. They're out doing things in the community, cleaning houses, delivering water, doing work at the distribution center. They're doing a lot of great things to try to help recover the community back. And that's what you want them to do. We've been practicing about a walk through about an hour a day, and then we're just sending the kids out to do work. So they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, and you see pictures. This is Maryville City Schools that they sent you a bunch of supplies to your community. But there's been a whole lot of schools and communities that have done this as well, and I know you've been overwhelmed.
Oh, it has been. I've heard from most of the coaches in East Tennessee have reached out. Cherokee delivered some supplies. I know Jefferson County allowed our girls' volleyball team to come play their senior night there and take showers. Granger County did the same thing for our girls' soccer team. I've heard from just about every head football coach around, and everyone's reaching out, sending support. I don't want to mention everybody, I guess, because I'm probably going to forget some people. But
right.
Again, it's just great to see the community surrounding Cocke County reach out and provide support.
Scotty, you're there for a reason, man. I know you're not having fun this week, and a lot of people aren't, but you're there for a reason.
Oh, yeah. You realize, again, what's important. We're trying to teach these young men, and it is more than football. We're not having the season we want on the field, but to see how these young men have reacted and reached out in the community and how their parents have raised them and done the things that they're doing, it makes you super proud to call yourself their head coach.
There you go. Scotty, we'll talk to you soon, my friend, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate everyone.
All right, hang in there. Let's head down onto the field, the Maryville High School Marching Band. Well, our friends at Diamond Clear busy as we speak with Sevier County and Hardin Valley. And then tomorrow night, you've got Grace and Austin East, Westover at Alcoa, Halls and Heritage, Central and Oak Ridge. That and much more at diamondclearmedia.com. Time now for Doc Talk, brought to you by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
My name is Ben Weisenthal. I'm one of the spine surgeons here at the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. One of the things we typically see are patients who have pain that radiates down into their legs. This is called sciatica. This is usually when a nerve is being pressed on in the back. Typically what people tell me is they have pain that radiates down into their legs, made worse with standing, walking around, usually improves with sitting down or leaning over. There's plenty of things that we can do for this. So if you are experiencing any of these sort of symptoms, please let us know and we're more than happy to take care of you here over the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
All right, Frank, we're going to head down there to the sideline. Tell us what's going on. It looks like you've done major improvements, my friend.
Yep. Big change here on Dylan. Dylan, like I said earlier, he's a senior at Maryville High School. He's going to be going to MTSU, wants to be a pilot. So I said, well, we better make you look like a pilot because I really wouldn't have got on any aircraft with the way his hair was looking like
So tell us what you did.
Garrett did a great job. Garrett's a hair cutter at the North Shore location.
Okay.
And he basically just kept it modern looking, a little bit of a mullet kind of feel to it, but a little more traditional, a little more conservative. He's got a great face shape, high cheekbones, so we work with the face shape as well to make sure that the right size haircut's on the face that it needs to be on, so the balance and proportion is well, and he wears it good.
Hey, Frank, it's the Gamboozas Game Night Makeover. We've done this for years, and I never say, tell us about your locations, because I kind of take that for granted. You've got 2 locations, and they're both really cool barber shops.
They are barber shops for that reason. We've had a salon for years, and men tend to come into the salon because their wife kind of twists their arm. But the barber shop's a place where men belong.
Yeah.
It's very much of a men's vibe, kind of a basement-like Monday Night Football atmosphere. But we got one on North Shore Drive right by Hammond Goodies where Bomb Drive meets North Shore. That's the original by Sacred Heart. And then the second location is on downtown West Boulevard, right near Salon Visage, directly across from Polancho's. And fortunately, we now have 3 in Austin, Texas, which
wow.
I don't expect anybody local, but actually some do. Some people come back to Knoxville and say, hey, I was in Austin, I saw your barbershop, and I jumped in it. So brand recognition is starting to spread.
That's good stuff. Hey, Frank, congratulations on all your success. Nobody deserves it more than you do, and we'll see you next week, okay?
Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for having us.
Sounds good. Frank Gamboozza. Next we'll be over there at Catholic. Hey, I want to welcome in Rebecca Rudd, Covenant Health Urgent Care. First off, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, thanks for coming tonight. So tell us the services that are offered at Covenant Health Urgent Care.
So a few things. We have like rapid testing, x-rays, sports physicals.
So, Rebecca, when should somebody come to urgent care versus an emergency room?
Urgent care would be for some minor injuries and illnesses. Emergency room would be for life-threatening situations.
Okay, so what kind of hours do you guys have?
We are open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
And you've got 2 locations. Tell us where they are.
So we have one on Gill Street in Alcoa, and then the other one is on Chapman Highway in South Knox.
Hey, Rebecca Rudd, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you making us a part of your evening, okay?
Thank you.
Sounds good. Rebecca Rudd with Covenant Health. Hey, two weeks from tonight is the FCA Night of Influence, and Jimmy Dykes, ESPN basketball analyst, is going to be the keynote speaker that night.
Hi, this is Jimmy Dykes from ESPN College Basketball. I can't wait for Thursday night, October the 17th, at the Knoxville Expo Center. It's the FCA Night of Influence Banquet. There's going to be a great silent auction, not good, but great. The doors are going to open at 5:30. Get your business, get your church to be a sponsor, purchase a table for your friends and your family, and visit our website at fcaknoxville.org. I can't wait to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, October the 17th.
Yeah, and so 2 weeks from tonight, that will be the FCA Night of Influence, and Jimmy Dykes, the keynote speaker, and there it is, October the 17th. Tickets still available at fcaknoxville.org. You can get a table for your group, and the phone number on your screen, 865-524-6076. Time now for the Educator of the Week, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University's LMU says congratulations and thank you to all of our educators. And it's Dr. Angelia Ford. She's a CTE teacher here at Bearden, 30-plus years teaching. Congratulations to you for your continued success by Lincoln Memorial University as LMU honors local educators. Well, the band is getting set. Let's head down to Casey Funderburg for a preview of next week's game. Casey?
Yeah, next week we are headed to Catholic for Brentwood Academy at Catholic. So Austin talked to Philip Shadowins about next week's game.
Joined by Catholic head coach Philip Shadowins. Coach Shadowins, obviously you're rolling right through the season here. What do you like as we kind of just passed the midway point about your team? What are they doing well?
Well, I think they're competing hard. Getting better every week, which obviously is the key. And we kind of knew that as we started the season because we are, a relatively young team. We're actually a really young team. So I like our competitive spirit. I like how hard our kids work and the buy-in. They truly have really bought in and they're working hard every day in practice and continuing to improve.
This is a team that obviously wants to get the ball to Tyreek King as much as possible. He's fantastic with the ball in his hands. What's he do well? What makes him so good?
He's a special route runner, first of all, with elite speed. But the thing that makes him probably different than other kids that I've coached that have been elite is that his one-step explosiveness out of a break is pretty incredible. And I think that's what's, obviously it's been offered by just about everybody in the country. And I think they see that burst. I mean, I call it suddenness. He has more suddenness coming out of a break than 99.9% of the people in America. That makes him special.
To get a win next week against Brentwood Academy, what will you guys have to do well?
First of all, they're going to run the football. Everybody talks about George McIntyre, and obviously he's a special talent back there, an elite talent. But they also love to run the football. They're going to try to run the football. And so you have to limit their ability to run it down your throat. But also with his abilities, obviously you have to put pressure on him. If you allow him to stand back there and not feel any pressure at all. And he's got great arm talent, obviously, and he's going to pick you apart. So it's a little mixed. You got to slow down their run because they do want to control the clock that way, but also be able to put pressure on the quarterback as much as possible.
Coach, we appreciate the time. We'll see you next week. Okay.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
That is Brentwood Academy at Catholic. The pregame show starts at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 on KNX The Knox. Now time for the Bearden Band. Great stuff from both the Maryville and Bearden bands. Coming up, we've got third quarter action here at Bearden, so stay with us.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagine it. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse. How are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess you started when I was young.
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at the third quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
Hello, and welcome to the Nichols State Farm Agency. From Powell to Halls and all surrounding communities, it's our pleasure to serve. I'm Ryan Nichols, and I look forward to seeing you at the ball game.
I was the star around here until Glass Doctor installed this perfect shower enclosure. Now they look at me like, well, there you go.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
I'm head coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy of football Saturdays on Rocky Top. The entire state is all in and decked out in orange and white. Plus, all the fans know that 99.1, the sports animal, is the station that captures it all. On game days, you get 13 hours of football coverage with Game Day all day. On weekdays, you get analysis and opinions unlike any other. Every fan knows no one covers the Vols like 99.1, the sports animal.
Join us for the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law every Sunday at 11:30 on WATE.
Third quarter is brought to you by Covenant Health on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. 42-14, Maryville is the halftime score. Time now for the State Farm T-shirt toss, and it's brought to you by Matt Cunningham and his group that are out in West Knoxville. $500 going to the home school from the Matt Cunningham Agency, and our thoughts and prayers are with Matt Cunningham and Ryan Nichols and the Nichols family tonight. And we will simply leave it at that. 2:15 to go in halftime at 42-14. Let's take a look at the first half highlights, and if you're a Bearden fan, you might want to look away.
Yeah, that was turnover number one, and you give Maryville the football first and goal from the 6-yard line, and, well, that's not good. Bryce Davis, 2 plays later, gets in, and it's a quick touchdown lead for the Rebels.
7-0. Bearden gets the football back for their second possession, and
yeah, more snap issues. That one just dropped. And Maryville going to go right back in. This time it's the quarterback, Will Jones, who keeps it and strolls in
for a 14-0 lead. Maryville gets the ball, third possession, and this the play of the night for Bryce Davis.
6 broken tackles. He had 2 misses at the line of scrimmage, 1 miss at the second level. You see him seek out the contact there, just gets in. What a performance there for his third touchdown of the day.
Fourth possession, Bryce Davis again. They just can't tackle him.
Was that 28-0 right there? Bearden's on the board.
Yeah, they're finally on the board. DJ Hunter with the little play fake gets in. It's 28-7. Maryville comes right back down the field. Maryville had the ball 6 times. They got 6 touchdowns.
And this is a great throw right
there.
That
was a great throw by Will Jones. Finds Mr. Sir, Maxer.
35-7. And then this one across the middle for pay dirt and a 42-7 lead. Nolan White on the touchdown right before the half. DJ Hunter finds his receiver, maybe Lavelle for the touchdown. 42-14 is the halftime score. Take a look at the first half stats brought to you by OEB Law. What sticks out to you, Eric Kane?
Rushing yards, 166-24. Bryce Davis is having himself a day, and of course, into total yards, the turnovers really haven't benefited in that regard, but it has benefited on the scoreboard. Short fields, 42-14 for Maryville. And they get the football right.
To wrap up the interview that I had with Scotty Dykes, those folks that are towards the east of us, from Cocke County over to Asheville, Derek Hunt said that he told his team the other day, right on cue, there's Derek, said, we need to understand how blessed we are. We're preparing for a football game on TV against a big rival, and we've got friends that are just literally an hour away from us that don't have electricity and they don't have water and plumbing.
And for some of them, they don't have their loved ones. I mean, it's just a tragic situation.
And again, hats off to the communities who are doing everything they can to help, right? I mean, you're seeing Jeff County in particular hosting Tusculum College in Greenville, a senior night for, I think, maybe it was Greenville as well. I mean, other high schools are reaching out and doing what they can. They need your help at this time.
I know, for instance, I talk about how we produce the games for Tri-Cities WCYB over there in the production unit, having to go a little bit further over into Virginia because of the damage that is in the Tri-Cities area. And having to go a little bit further out just to be able to get a high school football game on TV over there. This is returnable from the 1-yard line. And a big hit there at the 20. And that's where the Rebels will set up shop. 42-14 to get things started in the second half. It's 28-0 after one quarter.
Chandler on the stop.
And Will Jones has had a nice night through the air, 10 of 11. 101 yards and a couple of touchdowns. 5 carries, 33 yards and a score. And then Bryce Davis, 11 carries, 116 yards, and 3 touchdowns in that first half.
And again, that was six possessions, 6 touchdowns for Maryville. Pretty efficient.
That is pretty efficient.
Got to make that play.
And there's a face mask, and it is called.
And celebrating for no reason.
Davis carries.
One of those where Ethan Hill just reaches out and gets the face mask. Didn't mean to, just did.
Man, what a play that would have been to start the second half momentum-wise. Would have been a tackle for loss of probably out of 4 or 5, but obviously a penalty there. Accidental, but things continuing to go Maryville's way. 7th penalty of the night there for Bearden.
First down, Maryville, 35-yard line.
Ooh, yep. He just didn't let go.
That's the reason it was 15 yards. I think if you're Maryville, you would expect to see a whole lot of running the football. Ouch. As Bryce Davis has bent over.
Davis carries. Arnold on the stop.
Sean Arnold back there with the big play in the backfield.
6'1", 280.
And 12.
That's twice. 2 plays here, two plays where Bearden's defensive line has broke through.
Second down and 12, just getting started second half, week 6 of the high school football season. And Will Jones, 10 of 11, going to continue to hand the football off. And tough running will bring up a 3rd down and
Great feet by Benanda Walker.
An injured Bulldog on the play.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on, we got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
go. Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top? Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby.
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
Van Exterior Home Solutions, the spotlight for a cheer and dance, shines on the Bearden cheerleaders tonight. Congratulations from Exterior Home Solutions. And I talk about Exterior Home Solutions as they are the sponsor of Get Neyland Loud. And Neyland's going to be rocking starting next week for 4 consecutive games.
It's because it feels like it's been forever since a game's been played there, right? And they're going to get 4 in a row. A couple big opponents, a couple rivalry games. It will be loud.
You guys both going to Arkansas?
Yes.
You're driving, and Austin's flying a private jet.
He's roughing it this weekend. We're gonna fly. Well, a little bit. It's a direct flight, actually.
Yeah, United and Delta have done direct flights for this week. There have been other ones for these SEC road games. It's just smart. I mean, think about how many Tennessee fans want to go. They sell these direct flights. They don't normally fly Knoxville to Northwest Arkansas. But
are either of you concerned at all about this game? This game scares me for some weird reason.
I mean, it's a road game. Any road game should be scary to a degree, but Tennessee's the better team. And if Tennessee plays the way they're capable, Arkansas can't beat them.
Did you see Rocky Brown heading off the field there? That's a great sign for Bearden. Really, really good player. I'm with Austin. You can't assume you walk in and win on the road and in this league, but Tennessee plays the way it's played this season. I mean, they should win by 2 touchdowns easily, in my opinion.
3rd down and 8. An opportunity for Bearden to get Maryville's offense off the field with a stop.
For the first time tonight.
Thus a big play in this game. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the top of your screen. And Will Jones will play fake and can run and will get the first down.
Jones keeps.
By the way, our kid who made the Matlock kick retires, Logan. Apparently he's the goalie on the soccer team. Plays on the Knox semi-pro soccer team.
Apparently he's a really good soccer player.
Apparently he's a soccer player.
We've been hoodooed.
Tony is slacking down there.
I feel bad. I think we're setting up Jimmy and Joe Matlock. I mean, that's 3 weeks in a row. We're bringing out professional soccer players.
I think one of the weeks, either it was last week or the week before, the kid that made it used to play soccer but didn't.
Next week, the halftime kick's going to be made by Fuad Rebays. By the way, I got a message here from Eddie Spradlin of Greenville. Head coach says that he would love to give Jefferson County a big shout-out for hosting Greenville 3 days this week. There's no water in Greene County. The Green Devils were able to lift, practice, shower at their facility. They fed them 3 times as well. They were able to do laundry at all their practices. He said Spencer Riley and his staff were amazing. We cannot express our gratitude enough.
A lot of local businesses fed them this week. I know Ruby Tuesdays for one of the days for sure, but a lot of people stepping up.
We saw Greenville a few weeks ago over at Alcoa.
There's a flag for, I believe, another face mask.
And it was thrown from about 25 yards away.
That's the right
call. Well, odds are 90% if a yellow flag hits the ground, it's on Bearden. I mean, how many flags? What are the penalty numbers? I'm just saying, if just sheer numbers.
You had 2 false starts by Maryville on one drive, and those might have been the only 2 penalties of the game.
Is this against Maryville? Well, there you go.
There you go. 3rd one.
Okay, odds are more even now. Maryville, okay, I'm completely wrong in my analysis. Maryville has 6, Bearden has 7.
What?
That doesn't. It doesn't. That's not how it's felt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Second down and 17. Now handoff around left tackle and maybe a gain of 3 yards.
And a Walker carries.
Third and long here. About 3rd and 15. 3rd and 17.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Yeah, 3rd down and forever.
It's 3rd and long.
Third down and 16. 3 for 3 on 3rd down are the Rebels tonight.
Be the best 3rd down conversion if they are able to get this one. The most impressive one.
Will Jones, the sophomore quarterback, will look to throw. Has plenty of time. Going to take a shot downfield. Overthrows the receiver, and it's intercepted. And if Bearden's going to make something happen, it might need to be here. They'll return this one out almost to the 50. And the Bulldogs will set up shop after that interception by Keyshawn Mills, the junior.
Yeah, Jones just overthrows it a little bit, and Mills turns into the receiver here. He just keeps his stride. Nice over-the-shoulder catch. Well, not really over the shoulder, but nice catch, and then he reverses field. Good play.
The Bulldogs at the 47.
And honestly, before the return, that was a punt.
It was.
But, Mills did a good job of returning that football.
So DJ Hunter, the quarterback, going to zing this one out and almost intercepted. Literally threw that one right to David Crawford. Not the one from Greenville. It wasn't that funny.
It was if you know David Crawford.
He used to coach here. And at Jeff County, and at Carson Newman, and at Tusculum. And at probably a couple more other places.
Inside handoff for Riggins around left tackle. Bounces to the outside and finally taken down at the 46. By the way, to follow up a little bit earlier, just because I think we kind of left half the information on the Oakland-Blackman situation where they had a fight at the end of the game last week. TSSAA did hand down their punishments today. Probation for both schools' athletic programs for the remainder of this year and next year, 25 and 26 for the football programs. A $1,000 fine for the athletic programs of both schools this year and a $500 fine for next year.
No suspensions.
I don't see any suspension. Oh, nice move by Drew Parrott, by the way.
Hey, nice easy play there on 3rd and 5. And a penalty marker at the end of it. Throw to the sticks. Let your guy go make a play, a high percentage throw. And they're gonna get more out of this.
Comebacks in full effect. I did see the Bills and Oilers back in the early 90s. Do you know who the quarterback was for the Bills that brought him back? Who was
Frank
it?
Reich.
We already hit that one this year, guys.
I promise you Kane didn't do that.
We already hit, see there, he just didn't let go. We've already used that one this year.
You're right about that. What game was that we tried to say that was going to happen?
Who was the quarterback for the Oilers that day?
Warren Moon.
Okay, here we go.
I knew that one.
Hunter sings it across the middle, and a tackle is made at the 5.
Hunter's pass completes the
Definitely into the D1 red zone.
Rutledge on the stop.
Bloodstring and a handoff off left tackle. Jason Thompson spinning into the end zone for the touchdown. And the lead is now cut to 42-20 with the extra point to come.
It's all teaching moments at this point. Since you fell behind 28-0, you've actually outscored Maryville 21-14.
Wow, stat of the night right there.
Problem is you fell behind 28-0.
Yeah, that's the issue.
I'll tell you who taught me math was my guy Joe Pinkerton, who
at Morristown East.
At Morristown East, best math teacher I ever had, and is now a legend at Maryville. And he pushed it, but I think he snuck it in, and he did.
Good hole. High snap, good hole by Drew Parrott.
42-21. We'll take a station break as the light show is in effect. Maryville up 3 touchdowns now.
How do you decide who you can trust for your home comfort? For over 40 years, Pioneer Comfort has been a trusted name for comfort in Tennessee. Our customer-first commitment is what you can expect when we enter your home to solve any heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical issues. Pioneer Comfort offers easy financing, quality equipment, and comfort specialists that go the extra mile to meet our customers' needs. Put the power of Pioneer to work in your home. We're Pioneer Comfort.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
I cannot say enough about Huntington and the value you get. It's wonderful. We came to Huntington Learning Centers when our 2 sons were in high school to improve their ACT scores. It's so personalized to every kid, what your kid needs to the test that they're taking. It was well worth the investment. If you're looking to strengthen your child's ACT score and increase their scholarship opportunities, there is no better place to do that in Knoxville than Huntington Learning Center.
That Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Covenant Health, Ted Russell Ford, Gray Hodges, Aubrey's, and NPG Brain and Concussion. Casey Funderburg has been put to work. Apparently ran to the other side of the field and got some bad news on one of the better players for Bearden.
Lyman Boston Yeager, he does not have his pads on anymore. He went down earlier in the second quarter. Doesn't have his pads on. He's sitting over on the sidelines, and I think it's safe to say that he will not be returning to tonight's game.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big loss.
Yeah, wish the best for him. Get him healthy. Get him back on the football field. He's a huge part of that defense for Bearden and has been for quite some time.
And they've got a big game next week against Cleveland.
Yeah. Got to have your guy out there. He's one of those guys that just makes everybody better around him. You know, Ethan Hill has benefited from him for a long time, and those linebackers behind him.
So an interception by Will Jones on the last possession. A 6-play, 53-yard drive for Bearden. Jason Thompson, the touchdown. 42-21, and if you're Bearden and you're always trying to think positively, love to get a turnover, get a stop here, and make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, I mean,
you got to think
give
small.
yourself a shot going to the fourth quarter.
Got to think baby steps. We'll throw this one out, Bryce Davis. And
what balance!
I mean, that's crazy. That's the best 4-yard swing pass you'll see.
Scores of interest around the area. It's 29-3, Sevier County over Hardin Valley.
Stunned.
And 29-14, Lenore City has opened things up on Morristown East.
Okay. Good to see Scott Cummings doing well at Lenore City. Disappointed for your Hurricanes, though, Austin.
Yeah, they're much improved, though. Much improved.
Handoff off right tackle, and you love the little stutter step footwork. And that leads us to the Knoxville Smile Camp, brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. Doctors Malone and Costa and all the great people at Knoxville Smiles. A lot to smile about tonight if you're Maryville, although those are the Bearden cheerleaders. 42-21, Maryville with the lead. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go first half.
Yeah, some things to smile about
Third
lately.
quarter, not first half. Yes.
Yeah, here lately, I mean, again, you can't do it all at once. They've done a good job of chipping away, scoring on their first possession here in the second half. Defense has made some plays.
First down, they'll go back to Bryce Davis.
Got tripped up by a player on the ground.
I think literally. Watch bottom of your screen. It's a pancake block and steps up and makes the tackle. That's a nice play.
Bearden's been flying around defensively. They haven't always made the tackle back there, but they've affected the play here on this drive.
It's Tracy Denard. There's a look at Denard right there. After he got pancake blocked, he reached up and made the tackle. Second down and 8. Play fake here. Will Jones throws this and the receiver out of the backfield. Pretty little nifty move for a first down there to Colton Faust.
Will Jones has really hung in there several times tonight when in the face of the media pressure, standing in, making the throw. He did it right there on that play as well, another first down. And yeah, you're right. Good nifty move there by the receiver.
Yeah, if you're Bearden, I mean, you have to be able to get off the field. So you have to be a sure tackling team, something they've not been most of the night.
Yeah. I'm just ticking away as well here on this drive.
First down and 10. Will Jones out of the backfield.
Right back to Faust again.
I'll tell you what, Paxton Parrott has been, I feel like him and Rocky Brown have been all over the place with this Bearden defense tonight.
Paxton just a sophomore.
Cowboy collar. Well, when we see one, we got to point it out.
Kudos to the fans here tonight. $1,340 donated for Rees across America. And our thanks to the fans here from Maryville and Bearden for their generous donations to such a worthy cause. Bryce Davis off right tackle. Yeah, he always looks like he doesn't have much room, yet he squeezes every inch out of the run. If it should be 3, he's going to get you 6.
They call it first down.
Like everything's just looked easy for him tonight. And credit the guys up front and his tight ends and H-backs. I mean, they've all done a heck of a job. He's shown incredible balance. He's broken tackles, but when it looks like there's not much there, it's like, you're right, he just finds a couple extra yards to get before he eventually goes down.
I was about to say Maryville content to run the clock, and then they throw this one out. How about that pitch and catch?
How about that throw, Austin, right between a corner trailing and a safety coming over the top. Put it right in that bread basket. Heck of a catch as well by Casey Carbaugh. Good looking play all the way around. Look at this right here. Here's the throw.
It just fits it right into the window. Carbaugh takes a little bit of a shot there.
24 yards for Derek Hunt. I told Derek the other day when we were talking about it, I said, I watched you on the sideline in the West game, and you were kind of hard on Will Jones a couple times. He missed some passes, and you jumped on him, and he said, you know what, he's harder on himself than anybody ever thought of being. As Bryce Davis is just running over defenders, by the way, and I think a man is down.
Yeah.
I think legitimately a man.
And he hops back up.
Hard contact right there, man.
When they all started waving, I was really worried.
I know, me too. And now I just want to say it's going to be the collision of the game, now that he's okay for sure.
Good grief.
Man, glad he got up.
Anyway, I asked Derek, I said, so are you as hard on quarterbacks as GQ was on you? And he goes, oh, no, not even close.
It's not in comparison.
Not even close.
Got another cramp down here at the bottom of the screen, or the top of the screen.
Let's take a quick break for a message from our friends at NPG Brain and Concussion.
Hi, I'm Mark Holinsky. You may recognize the name Holinsky from Holinsky's Hope. It's a foundation we started when we lost our son Tyler to suicide in 2018. Tyler was the happiest kid, the best teammate, and certainly the most awesome son, but he never gave any indication that he was struggling. After Tyler passed, we had his brain autopsied by the Mayo Clinic, and we discovered that he had stage 1 CTE. So in addition to starting Holinsky's Hope and campaigning and fighting for our student athletes' mental health and wellness, I also helped co-found a company called MPG Brain and Concussion. We focus on taking the professional level of concussion care to amateur athletics. So I invite you and your family to touch base with MPG Brain and Concussion. Trust me, it's important, because all we do is brains. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, an NPG Brain and Concussion taking professional concussion care to the amateur athlete. Learn more at npgbrain.com. 42-21 as the clock is running for some reason. How's the clock running?
Because they went down in bounds.
First down and goal. Hand off to Bryce Davis. Touchdown number 4 of the night for him. This one from 6 yards out.
Davis carries for the Maryville touchdown.
Good drive there from Maryville. Good finish there from Bryce Davis.
I guess my thought was coming out of a timeout. Would the clock not stay stopped until you started playing again?
It wasn't a timeout.
It was an injury.
It was an injury.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, he about ran over his H-back there on the way in, and Hudson Jamerson.
48-21.
Oh.
They blocked it, missed it.
And that one wide right.
It's like my wedge game.
Bryce Davis now at 148 yards on 17 carries, 4 touchdowns. And that one was too easy. I think even Austin could have scored on that one. Well, Commercial Bank salutes the stripes. And tonight the salute is for our referee, Jason Martin. 34 years officiating. He is a science teacher.
And was a long-time official in Region 1, officiated with my dad. Jason's one of the best. Not only officiates football, but I'm talking softball, baseball. I mean, he literally does them all and has done them at a high level for a long time. It's a labor of love for Jason.
34 years, that means he's an old guy. So
It gets in your blood. I mean, we've talked about me doing basketball. I'm excited about basketball. It'll
be here before you know it.
The
Norris girls middle school basketball team practiced at 6 a.m. this morning.
Wow. Addison was there?
The girls, poor Avery had to get up at 4:30 to get to school.
Oh, it was Avery?
No, it was Addison. But Avery
Addison.
had to get up too. I mean, we're coming from Hardin Valley. I mean,
Why at 6 a.m. in the morning?
Because the volleyball season's still going on, and so they have volleyball practice, the girls after school, so it's one of those who have to get it in.
That's too much.
We do want to say congratulations to the Morristown West volleyball team tonight, though. They beat West Green on senior night for my niece Sydney.
Pooch kick.
That's where my dad was tonight.
Return from the 27. Here comes Booby Lavelle.
Ooh, good tackle.
Lavelle on the return.
Now the Bearden Scholar Athlete brought to you by Pioneer Heating and Air. Preston Husky, a junior 4.0 GPA. Congratulations from Pioneer Heating and Air. 6 plays, 74 yards. The Maryville drive and 354. Bryce Davis, his 4th touchdown of the night. I wonder who is going to be the MVP.
Don't have to think too long about it.
I don't know. I mean, you can make a case for Will Jones. You can make a case for Bryce Davis.
4 touchdowns. I'm going to go with that guy. Jones had a good game, for sure. He was 10 of 11 at one point.
Got some pressure on this one, knocked down.
That one he threw off his back foot, too. Pressure was there. And
Jonah Arms had his arms up right in DJ Hunter's face. Watch Arms break through.
A really good player on this defense. We've already highlighted him once tonight. Jonah Arms.
Speaking of volleyball, was that a kill or a block?
Second down and 10. That was a kill. right there.
Ryan Henry.
He devoured him.
Riggins carries. Henry on the
That was
stop.
a block.
Loss of 3 on the play is 3rd and 13.
That was Ryan Henry, number 52, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
And making a tackle on a guy that's hard to tackle, and Torian Riggins. Powerful running back for Bearden, about 220 pounds.
3rd down and 13. Maryville looks like they're bringing everybody. And legitimately everybody. And they step out of it. DJ Hunter going to be taken down. And did the football come loose? I don't think it did, but it is a sack.
Jonah Arms back there again, leading the charge.
Kind of a complex-looking defense. They showed pressure.
The guys that initially showed pressure dropped back, and the guys that were late showing pressure actually came.
Yeah. And he cobbled that defense.
And you saw the end go inside with a twist. And that blitzer take his spot there on the outside.
I would call that an exotic defense.
4th punt of the day for Bearden.
A low line drive.
That's going to be a good one.
Go down to the 18-yard line. Well, the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase brought to you by Food City. Friday night, December the 13th at Maryville. Once again, if you're a coach, get those nomination forms in. Our head coaches this year, Derek Hunt of Maryville and Matt Lowe of Powell will be our 2 head coaches. And if you're a band, this will be the last year that we're at a high school. Next year will be at Covenant Health Park downtown, and that'll be the permanent home. But if you're a band member, get in touch with Ron Rogers, and let's keep growing that band. We were about 350 a year ago. Hoping to get to about 400 to 500 this year. So 1:21 to go, 3rd quarter. Maryville up 27. You would expect a whole lot of that right there.
There's a big hole right there.
Fernando Walker finding some success. Again, he's a nice yin to the yang to Price Davis.
Gain of 8 on the play is 2nd and 2.
Maryville ate up a lot of clock earlier on their touchdown scoring drive in the 3rd quarter. See the clock, about 45 seconds left here in the 3rd. They're obviously in no hurry.
2nd down and 2. Expect nothing less than an inside handoff, and they won't. They'll throw it across the middle, and since everybody expected an inside handoff, they'll just sing it across the middle for a big gainer down to the 25-yard line. That's Britton Barnett on the pitch and catch, and that one is a big one.
Yeah, Britton Barrett here with, not enough speed to get home, but enough speed to get open right here.
Another good throw, right in stride.
And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter as they'll let the clock run out, I believe, or did they take a timeout? And the clock will start running again. 48-21 Maryville over Bearden on FCA's Rivalry Thursday presented by Covenant Health. 4th quarter when we come back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it.
Drop. Bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
What's the #1 home improvement project you could do for your house?
install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. With over 3,000 five-star reviews, you owe it to yourself to find out the quality of the water your family's drinking, cooking, and bathing in. Go to our website, aquaclearws.com. That's aquaclearws.com. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
Knoxville is my home. I was born and raised here, and I was blessed to raise my family here. This community is one that I'm proud to live in and serve every day. At Ted Russell Ford for over 50 years, we've been Knoxville's hometown dealer. Helping our friends and neighbors own their first car or their dream car or truck has been our absolute pleasure. At Ted Russell Ford Lincoln, we will continue to serve our community because East Tennessee, you've always supported us. Thank you.
Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, or online at tedrussellford.net.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Matt Cunningham. Our office is located in the Rocky Hill community, right across from Brewster's and right down from Brewster's. Love for you to stop by and say hello. We offer auto, home, and life insurance. Thanks and enjoy the game.
Fourth quarter is brought to you by Food City, official tailgating partner of the Vols and high school football in Tennessee as well. Casey Funderburg with Derek Hunt.
Coach, 1 quarter left here. What does your team need to do just to put this game away?
Well, it's like we were sleepwalking coming out of halftime on both sides of the ball for 2 drives. So we woke up the last 2 drives, and that was good to see. So we're going to try to finish another drive right here and see if we can get the clock going.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Good way to say it. Any points here will do it. A field goal would do it. Points would do it. 48-21 as we go to the fourth quarter.
Ananda Walker is the running back besides Will Jones.
Yeah, and I think it's smart to get Bryce Davis out just a little bit. I mean, let this guy do it. He's pretty good too.
Well, I mean, you got a long season ahead of you, and a game that was 28-0 in the first quarter, and
419 total yards,
and 226 yards on the ground. 4 touchdowns from Davis, who we're talking about here. Look at the first down differential, 20-9. I mean, 9 first downs for Bearden. They picked up a lot of those there in the last couple minutes of the first half.
Maryville's got a chance to get to 500 yards of total offense tonight.
It's hard to do in a high school football game.
Especially when your first 2 drives were a grand total of 16 yards.
Yeah, I was going to say, from inside the 20.
Second down and 5. Quick little pass to the outside. And close to first down yardage, and see where they mark it. Just short.
It just doesn't, and Austin said this, it's an impossible task to live up to every year because you're so good. But, I mean, I've always thought Maryville just looks, even when I was playing, in high school, they're a machine. They just continue to roll guys out there. They're so disciplined, and they just look so composed. And, I mean, that looks like Maryville once again here tonight. I mean, they look really impressive.
Been well coached for a long time.
Yeah.
George Quarles got there. A lot of these, Derek Hunt was his quarterback. They were coached under him for a while. Will Jones will keep this in himself. A flag comes in behind the play.
Yeah, it could be holding.
Jones keeps the marker on the play.
And of all the things they've done well tonight, I think the best thing they've done well is on 4th and short, 3rd and short, they've gone under center.
It's interesting, the Maryville coaches are next to us. They're up 48-21. And literally one of the coaches just grabbed his paper and threw it because there was a flag.
Yeah.
That's the expectation.
Well, I mean, look, it was 3rd and 1. Now it's going to be 3rd and 11 or whatever.
3rd and 11 now for Maryville.
There are the coaches next to us. You see this piece of paper right there is Joe McNish, where he always tells us how many yards everything is, and then the coaches are over there. That was interesting television that just happened. 3rd down and 11. 3 receivers bottom of your screen for the sophomore quarterback, Will Jones. And he will look this way. Take a shot down the middle, throws it high in the air for the receiver, touchdown.
What a ball.
Boy, how about the touch where he just throws it out there for Casey Carbaugh to come up with the touchdown and 54 points.
2 throws on this drive, both to Carbaugh on the receiving end. The first one was right into the window down here on the far sideline for the field. This time it was just a lob, and Carbaugh comes down with a pretty good coverage as well. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Just a sophomore quarterback.
He's going to be really good.
His older brother, the starting quarterback at Furman, asked Derek if they're similar at all. He said not at all. Older brother Carson, introverted, quiet, and Will very talkative. Let's take a quick break. And a break, our friends at OEB Law. And it is OEB Honors, as the ROTC was out there before the game, and Tim Elrod and our good friends at OEB honoring the ROTC as $1,000 goes to the homeschool tonight. And we thank the ROTC and the military and all that they do for our country from OEB Law. You can always find more information at OEB at recintoacheck.com. 10:40 to go, fourth quarter. 55-21, Maryville with the lead.
And Casey Carbaugh does a little bit of everything for Maryville. You mentioned earlier, obviously played quarterback in his past. Pretty good receiver here tonight. He plays cornerback. I think he's returned a little bit for Maryville there in his career. He's having a night.
Let's head down to Casey Funderburg on the sideline down there somewhere.
Yeah, guys, senior Alex Boyd on the Maryville offensive line. He said, I feel like our offensive line is the tightest group on this team. And they have to be, right? Especially with guys like Pierce Davis on this team. But he said, I feel like we're the closest group on the team because we don't do a lot of subbing like most offensive lines. So we have to be able to lean on one another and trust one another. And he believes that's the reason they've been able to play so strong this season, was because of just that closeness and trust that they've been able to build with one another.
The last 2 kickoffs for Maryville have been pooch because Bearden's done such a good job returning them. Did it again right there. And a big reason they marched down the field, that being the Rebels, because of that offensive line that Casey was just talking about, making it look easy. But it's the defensive line now that needs to play.
It's over 1st and 10, it's over 33-yard line.
Still trying to figure out what the pike means. And I understand it's Kingston Pike. And we asked Josh Jones for the game. I said, who came up with that? And he goes, I don't know. Somebody here did. Been around since 1996, and nobody's ever just called it the Pike.
And there's hundreds of businesses here on the Pike. I know this is the school.
Pike, yeah. 1st down and 10. Oh, goodness. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by E2 Sports, the official apparel provider of Rivalry Thursday. Our thanks to Adam and Samantha Lloyd, and Mark, and all the good people at E2 Sports for providing us all of our apparel for the playoffs, for the regular season, the jerseys, for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. Couldn't do it without our good friends at E2 Sports. DJ Hunter, the quarterback, has some time, throws this one out, and there's the arm. There's the arm you've been waiting to see. Down the sideline, it's Drew Parrott, 67 yards for the touchdown. And just like that, Bearden gets to 27 points and a 28-point lead.
The intangibles are all there for DJ Hunter. I mean, the arm strength, the athleticism, the legs. He makes this look really, really easy.
Oh, he had a lot of time in that pocket that time. Parrott's just waiting on it.
Well, he's got the strong arm as the extra point is up and good. Let's catch us a break right here. 55-28. Better hurry before there's another touchdown in this one.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with FC Alliance Soccer, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
I have an actual butcher at Food City, and he knows his stuff. He offers recipe tips, special marinades, and even hand cuts beef to my specifications. He's the best. Nobody does food like Food City.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Joe Newbert Collision Centers, E2 Sports, Legend Fitness, Covenant Health, and Food City. Deep kick by Bearden, returnable from the 3-yard line. And right up the middle. And still running out past the 35-yard line.
We've had several candidates for the Joe Newbert Collision of the Week.
Yeah.
I mean, several.
And they've all been by the offensive player running over the defenders.
Yeah, a lot of them have.
Yeah.
Not all, but a lot.
I mean,
Maryville takes over 1st and 10, and it's on 38-yard line.
9:06 to go in the game that would just never end. Will Jones back out, inside handoff. And a gain of 6, maybe 7 yards.
Packer, you like to say hanging around the chicken coop all the time. Would you kind of say that's what Bearden's doing here?
No, they're not hanging around. All they're doing is just lengthening our evening.
You're right about this.
It's 2nd and 4.
Hanging around the chicken coop means that you're hanging around long enough, but
Like
you're still in it.
you're down 14.
Yeah, you're still in it.
Yeah.
You know, they hadn't been in it since 3 minutes in.
I don't know.
It wasn't 3 minutes.
They were semi in it at 42-21. Semi.
Yeah, I mean, that was
If you got to stop, but you couldn't get a stop.
I mean, for the broadcast, I was trying to tell everybody, hey, if they get a stop and a score, and then here they go around right tackle down to the 40. And at this rate, I'm not going to have a voice for the retired FBI agent's luncheon tomorrow at 11 o'clock that I'm speaking at. Hey, our thanks to Ann, JP, Jeremy, all the good folks at One Day Signs and Banners, 865-525-5474. They made all those signs down there. I can't thank them enough for what they do for us and what they can do for you.
Tell you what, when you go to that luncheon, your job is to figure out exactly who killed JFK.
Thank you.
You need to know.
You think that group's going to tell me?
Listen.
I'll ask. I'll see what they say. Above the 41, enough right up the middle.
Wow.
Still running, look at the move. Down the sideline. And out of bounds inside the 5 as they run over one of my signs.
First down, Maryville.
A lot of explosive plays on the ground in this one for Maryville. Of course, you saw a lot of it from Bryce Davis. But Walker here, second half. A couple of chunk plays, that one his longest of the night. First and goal from the 2.
If you took the over tonight, I think you hit.
39-yard run down to the 2-yard line. That was Veranda Walker again, the junior. Veranda Walker will get the football right up the middle and will not get him.
Veranda Walker carries.
Watch the defense here for Bearden, bowing their back and coming up big.
Bringing in some personnel, a couple tight ends and extra offensive linemen are the Rebels.
Second down and goal at the 2-yard line.
Could go
for
play
Maryville.
action here. Could go play action. I like to totally shut Bryce Davis down and not go for a 5th touchdown.
And a turn and handoff off left tackle, touchdown.
Big touchdown from Fernando Walker, who, I mean, he's been a nice yin to the yang. We've talked about that all night. He has run hard. He's been competitive. And he deserved that one after the 39-yard run to set this one up.
Yeah, they brought in those big guys, brought in an H-back, another offensive lineman, and it benefited. He was untouched.
Veranda Walkers, they get to 61, and I'll steal a line from the Maryville broadcast team. He sashayed into the end zone. That's how they said it. So that wasn't my line. That was theirs.
Untouched.
Extra point is up. It is good. 62-28. Let's take a quick break and a break message from our friends at Lincoln Memorial University.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
7:16 to go in the game. The LMU postgame show is coming up in a bit. Our 6-star MVP, Big's only catch of the game, drive of the game, Joe Newbert collision of the game.
And the picks.
That and the picks coming up in the LMU postgame show.
90 points in this football game.
Take a look at the photos, DHIL photos by Dustin Hilbelink. Hardest working guy on Rivalry Thursday. Outside of Randall, who handles audio, Brian Seachlock, our engineer, and Nate, our E2 driver. Those are the hardest working guys on our crew. But DHIL.photos, all of these photos and many more available for you.
You notice he didn't say who is the least working. Charles.
Another short kick here to the up back. Oh, got some blockers in front of him. Out to the number of the 40, and that's where he's going to be brought down.
Riggins on return.
Riggins, the backup running back, who we've seen a lot of run here in the second half on the return.
Bearden takes over first and 10. It's on 39.
It's a quick drive there, that last one for Bearden, as Hunter just went all the way down the field to Drew Parrott.
Change quarterbacks here, though.
Inside handoff as number 36 is the quarterback. Don't believe that I've ever seen a number 36 as a quarterback. Bravo Maddox.
Sure you have. It was back in 1934.
Actually, it's Maddox Bravo, because Bearden puts the first name first and Maryville puts the first name second. So I had to guess each time.
It's very confusing. Not a good play in the backfield there. And nowhere to go for Marco. I thought Bearden's made wholesale changes offensively. There's nowhere to run.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd and 9.
Looks like a lot of reserves are in on defense for Maryville as well.
62-28. Sitting duck right there.
Oh, quarterback took a lick too.
And this close to the score of Tennessee, Florida back in
Pass is incomplete.
1994. 5, yes, 95. Yeah.
Wyatt Wilbur delivering the hit on the quarterback when releasing.
And they should be able to run off the last 4:53 here.
5th punt of the game for the Bulldogs.
Eric Kane has melded in. He's headed to the sidelines.
Oh, this bounce. Well, we'll start getting some things out of the way after a 60-yard punt, and this the Glass Doctor break of the game. And it was the first drive of the game.
That's right. That's set them up down at the 6-yard line, and Maryville would punch it in really quickly. That was unfortunate for the game, fortunate for the Rebels, and they will take this one, stay undefeated on the year, and head into the bye week.
Well, the Charles West Sports Network wants to know, what's the all-time Rivalry Thursday high score in a non-overtime game? I don't know that anybody's ever hit 70. Not that they will here, because you wouldn't go for 2, but
there was one year where we had a bunch of games with a bunch of points. So you'd have to go.
Don't go on the stop. Gain of 3 on the play.
It's 16 years we've been doing it. So
there was a game similar to this in the past, and it wasn't overtime.
Second down and 7 off left tackle, right up the middle and out past the 40.
Good quarterback for Bearden, Graham Coulter.
Now the Joe Newberg collision of the game, and here's the question: is this an offensive player delivering the blow? Yes, it is. Bryce Davis, boom. Good grief. Just nasty. I'm telling me, he just runs violently.
He does. Very fortunate that young man was okay on the defensive side of the ball.
Handoff right up the middle. By the way, been asked to make the announcement to the coaches for East Tennessee and for Knoxville, if you could please get those nominations in as quickly as you can for Taquayu Graham. We've got a number of coaches who have not put those nominations in, and so we'd like for you to do that so we can have the selections done here in the next few weeks. Maryville at 572 total yards.
carries.
So for Josh Jones and this team, they're going to have to recover quickly as they've got Cleveland next week.
Yeah, and that's a big game. I mean, let's face it, if you can't be first in the region, you like to be second, and you're going to have to beat Cleveland to be second. So no rest for the weary. Right now, I'd say Bearden is pretty weary coming out of this one.
3rd down and 3, only a couple of plays left. You've got young players trying to make a statement for themselves. Brent Campbell.
1st down, Maryville.
So maybe one more play, and then that will do it in a 62-28 game that was kind of over from the very beginning.
That will be it.
Well, Maryville gets a 62-28 win in a game that was 28-0 at the end of the 1st quarter. And they will stay undefeated on the season, now 6-0, and they take a big step towards a region championship and pretty well guarantee a home playoff game with that kind of win tonight.
Maryville 62, Bearden 28. Thank you for attending tonight's game.
So time now for the LMU postgame show.
Friday, October 18th, homecoming versus Oak Ridge. Please come out.
As Casey Funderburg is working on getting Price Davis as the LMU postgame show is here, and she has Price Davis. Casey?
Price, congratulations on the win tonight. 4 touchdowns. Can you just walk us through those?
Yeah, amazing experience. Really fun to play a Thursday night game. Yeah, I mean, you see right now, everyone's going crazy. Great environment. So happy to win with my teammates.
You guys are remaining undefeated on the season. How does it feel to just come in tonight and get the win at Bearden?
Yeah, this was a huge region game, a big win. It's going to help us get like a good playoff seed, so we'll be at home. Just really excited to be with my guys tonight.
Your offensive line, they're a very close-knit group, and they're a group that works really hard together, and obviously they help you out a lot. Can you just talk about how much they mean to this team?
Yeah, that's my sole success. I give all the credit to them. I'm not doing anything, really. They're blocking in front of me. So, yeah, they contribute so much to this team. All of them are great leaders, great friends, too.
What about your quarterback, Will Jones? What else does he bring to this team?
Yeah, phenomenal player, phenomenal leader. He's good at everything. He can run, pass. A really smart quarterback. Super proud of Will tonight.
All right, well, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a game for that young man tonight, and great balance. He runs violently, has a big offensive line in front of him, and that's, I think, what gives Maryville a chance to have a long season, a long postseason, that is.
Yeah, he's got to be one that they lean on over and over every week.
Yeah, time now for the Bigs Only catch of the game. And the quarterback had a nice night for Maryville, obviously. Will Jones, 17 of 18. How about that? 17 of 18, 2 touchdowns.
And dropped that one in a bucket to Casey Carbaugh, and that was a beautiful throw, touch ball to Carbaugh for the score.
17 of 18. How about that?
Efficient.
All right, time now for you to take us over to Heritage. I got a big game tomorrow, Halls and Heritage.
They do, and they'll need these 2 defensive ends to play well if they're going to get a win.
Here at Heritage with 2 of the, I wouldn't call them big uglies because I think they're pretty good looking guys, but they're 2 keys on the defensive side of the ball at defensive end. Carson Weber, Cole McCampbell. So Cole, we'll start with you. Like, what is it about this duo that makes the Heritage defense feel like it's going to be a, much more formidable unit this year?
I think it's our motor. I think we've really focused on getting hats to the ball, and I think the work we put in the offseason and how our not just how our games changed, but how our physiques changed, just how much of a bigger force we are this year.
What about you? What's it like being opposite of him? He's going to get attention, you're going to get attention. Either way, you end up with some one-on-one matchups. Nobody can kind of double team one of you.
Yes, sir. I think if you see a school that has one of us, you're like, oh, that guy's a really good player. If you got 2 of us, it's an even bigger problem. You see us coming crashing down. I mean, they can't double team us or anything. They have to worry about both sides of us.
Everybody loves to talk about Ossavet in the offense. Does that kind of motivate you guys being on the defensive side of the ball?
Yes, sir. During practice, when he's got his motor going, we got to get our motor going. When we stop him, we get him fired up. I mean, we're not even going against our offense. We're going against odds, basically.
Yeah.
All right. What do you like most about his game?
About his game, I think his speed, his pass rushing skills are very impressive, and I'm always just trying to compete for sacks. You know.
Flip it to him. What do you like most about his game?
His effort. He never stops running. I mean, if you see him anywhere the ball is, he's at.
You guys best friends off the field?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hang out a lot off the field?
Yes, sir.
What do we do when we're not playing football?
Go to the river and swim.
Yeah. Cuban sandwiches.
Yep. Cuban sandwiches.
Go up to the Townsend Y. Where are we going?
We go back to behind his house.
Yeah, we go to what's the place called? Aroma Cafe.
Yeah.
We go get Cuban sandwiches.
Cuban sandwiches.
Dynabody.
Dynabody, yes, sir. Heavy Harris.
After practice, hot, sweaty, sore, down to the river, cool off.
Well, on Rivalry Thursday, you've heard Packer talk about heavy for years. These guys, they look like they've been going to heavy. Maybe I need to as well. 2 keys on defense for the Heritage Mountaineers.
Yeah, smoking good deal. Buddy's Barbecue leads us to the drive of the game, and the drive of the game was one that gave Maryville the 42-7 lead.
Yeah, they just continue to do what they do right before half. And
kind of put it away.
Kind of put it away. You're exactly right. Bearden able to score right before the half to bring it back to 28, but a nice pitch and catch here, and big touchdown right here for this guy, that being Nolan White. 2 weeks in a row, he's caught a touchdown for the Rebels.
All right, the picks. 3 of us went 5-0 a week ago. Casey rolled the dice, and it just didn't work out. 21-9 is where I'm at. 2-game lead on Eric and Austin, and a 3-game lead on Casey. Okay, so here we go. First game that we are picking tonight. By the way, Casey, sorry about that. You took a shot.
I did.
Took a shot. Okay, here we go. Oneida is at York. Austin.
I'm going to take York in this football game. To me, they're a veteran group. They're battle tested, and I'll take York to get the win.
Casey.
York sounds good to me.
Eric.
Give me York. Had a shutout 2 weeks ago. They've won 3 straight. Allowed 7 and 14 points the other 2 games during that stretch. Give me York.
Every year's a different year, but a year ago York did win that game 28-0. So I'll take York as well. Johnson County is at Pigeon Forge. Casey.
Ooh. Pigeon Forge?
Okay.
Maybe?
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah, give me Johnson County, undefeated on the season, and playing some good football here lately.
I will as well. I think it's a close game, but I think the running back for Johnson County is the difference in this game.
Take a chance, guys. Come on.
Yeah, seriously. And by the way, Scott Meadows having a great year in his last year there at Pigeon Forge, but I'm with you guys. I'll take Johnson County to get the win.
All right, now I'm hijacking it because you keep picking last on every pick and
Here
protecting your lead.
I'll go.
No, the next 3 you're going to pick first.
Oh,
Jefferson County at Morristown West.
Jefferson County at Morristown West. Jefferson County has been unpredictable this year.
They have been. You're right about that.
And Morristown West is having a good year. Probably going to be the 2 seed out of their region, but I'm going to take Spencer Riley and the Patriots to go to Morristown and get a win.
You know what? Give me the Trojans. I think for whatever reason, I just feel like, they're going to have a, you know what? Flip it. Give me Jeff County. I'm going to take Jeff County. Just.
Well, you're protecting your deficit?
It's an inkling.
Eric. You know who Eric's picking?
Yeah, correct.
Jefferson County is alma mater. All right, Casey.
Jeff County across the board.
Jeez, you had a chance there, Casey. You could have taken the Trojans.
I can't gamble too much.
Halls and Heritage. This is a game that's very key for playoff positioning. Goodness, this is a roll of the dice game. I don't know. I think I'm going to take Halls in this one and Amari Lethco.
I tell you what.
It's a close one.
It's a close one. I'd love to take Joe Ossavet. But at the end of the day.
No, actually, I'm going to. No,
I'm going to actually take Joe Ossavet to get the win. And Heritage punches, I won't say totally the ticket to the playoffs, but maybe.
Did you just follow Packer?
He did. He flipped it. No, I took Halls and he took Heritage.
Oh, okay.
Eric, go ahead.
Give me Halls. I think Halls just has
more
weapon. Yes, more weapons, and I think they've got the best player on the field.
Well, that's their phrase. Casey.
Well, I'm going with Heritage and Coach Ossavet.
Okay.
And we're split 2-2 here.
Making a move there. Finally, West is at Alcoa.
No, Central at Oak Ridge.
Oh, here we go. You sent a different game. Central is at Oak Ridge. I had that other one. Central at Oak Ridge. Golly bum, Oak Ridge has been so hard to figure out.
I think both of these teams, Mark, I'll jump in here. I think both of these teams have been kind of in figure-it-out mode all year long. Oak Ridge 0-2 to start the year. They've won 3 straight. They've been scoring points. Give me Oak Ridge at home.
I'm going Central. I'm going Kevin Lane in Central on this one for some crazy reason. Casey, who you got, Central and Oak Ridge?
I like Oak Ridge at home.
Okay.
I just don't know if they have anybody at Central that can guard Will Presley. No. And as long as they can get him the ball, I think Oak Ridge is able to score enough. I think this is a super tight game. In fact, I think this is probably the best game of the night.
Am I on an island? I'm on an island. I'm picking Central?
Yeah.
I'm on an island. Okay. All right, well, final score tonight, 62-28. They've already turned off the scoreboard here. They did that quickly. Next Thursday, FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. There's Mr. Maryville, by the way. There's our friend Jeff Weaver over there. Come on, everybody. Big round of applause for Mr. Maryville. Brentwood Academy and Catholic. The Gray Hodges pregame show at 6:30. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. For everyone who's been a part of this, and I'm Mark Packer, thanks for making us a part of your night. Maryville flexes their muscle from the very beginning in a 62-28 win over Bearden. Well, in high school football, sometimes, well, in football in general, sometimes a game on paper is not necessarily a great game on the field. Mark Packer along with Austin Price, and that's kind of what happened tonight.
It is absolutely what happened tonight. Right from the jump, Bearden miscues, botched snaps, totally led to Maryville points. This one down to the 6. Maryville cashes in really quickly when Price Davis punches it in. First touchdown of the night for number 1.
Price Davis had a heck of a night. Here's the second possession. It's another fumble, and it will lead to another Maryville touchdown.
This time Will Jones keeps it, and scampers in, and it's 14-0 Rebels.
Jones, 6 carries, 43 yards, and the touchdown. But how about this run right here by Price Davis? 17 carries, 148 yards, 4 touchdowns, and this one right here just looking for defenders to run over.
Yeah, he was fantastic all night. Great vision, great balance, great power. I mean, look at him right here. That's another touchdown for Price Davis. That's number 3 of the night. Bearden would get on the board, though, second quarter, and it's DJ Hunter in to make it 28-7.
Makes it 28-7. Maryville comes back down again. It's Will Jones finds his big tight end in the back of the end zone. Mac Sir. It's 35-7. And then right before the half, here's another one right across the middle.
Yeah, a fantastic, pitch and catch here to Nolan White. Maryville runs away, and they hide. But you're not going to be hiding very much. You have a week off, and then you have Cleveland, which will be for the region title.
Yeah, and Bearden has Cleveland next week. Those 3 teams, Bearden, Maryville, and Cleveland, kind of 1, 2, and 3, not necessarily in that order in Region 2-6A. So final score, 62-28. Maryville gets the win over Bearden.